We're on NBC. Welcome to the show. Angie Resells. Hadn't seen Angie in like many moons.
I know. It's been a while, but it's really good to be back. Look how many, oh my gosh, so many messages already. Oh, guys, it's so good to see you.
Well, let's see who's here. We'll get caught up real quick. There's Brian, Kittenville Brick.
Brian, good to see you.
And there's Johnny. Hello and welcome. Where's Robert? I don't see Robert. There's Lissa.
Lissa.
I actually chatted with her earlier trying to figure out some rings. Back to the Future. And as Johnny says, people chatting with each other, saying hello.
Thanks, Lissa.
And who's this person? Oh, who's that guy?
That's you.
Who's that looking guy? And then there's Miss Sandy, who just got that.
Hey.
She got a gift card from me in that drawing, and then she bought some Bob Newhart DVDs from me. That's a drinking show. Remember that when they used to say,
Yes.
He says, Bob, take a drink. Hello, Lori. And there's Miss Jen. She's got a new. Jen's texted on Instagram today and said she has a new channel or a new site. Explain that, Jen, in the chat if you would.
Yeah, if you have a new channel, I definitely want to make sure I subscribe.
And there's Miss Nanette.
That's my mom.
And there's Rooting for Relics. Hello, welcome.
Hey.
And Johnny.
Danina,
hello. Yeah.
Are you leaving? Did you know that not all Palestinian people love?
Yeah, and today when I went to set up the StreamYard, it wouldn't let me do a live and schedule it out unless I paid them. So I sent Angie a message, said, hey, check your StreamYard and see if you have to pay now. And you said yes. And so I had to spend $200 for a year to do StreamYard, but it's unlimited. I can do some different things with it. So, yeah,
you can get 10 people in here at one time now.
Oh my God, that'd be that's too many. That's too many. 6 is a good amount. But there's a lot of other things you can do with it too. So I'll have to check all that out. But we are going to play the game when we get enough people in here. We're going to play the game. What sells for more? And then if y'all have some items you want to join in afterwards, we'd be more than happy to have you on. We enjoy doing it. Kind of makes it interesting. And I've got some pretty good stuff. We were talking just off the air about sales, and Angie had a fantastic week last week. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did $2,400 in sales. So that's really, really good. You know, and I always say, don't compare yourself to other people.
No.
Because what I'm doing versus, you know, what you are doing might be totally, totally different. But I'm doing it now full time, and I've been listing like crazy. My goal is at least 25 listings every single day. And my mom is my partner, and she has been feeling 100% better. And good Lord, this woman is on fire, trying to do like 40 and 50 listings every day. But it's showing in our sales. So
I agree. I came back from Maui and I had 44 sales while I was on vacation, but my numbers dropped like a rock, and I wasn't listing, and I didn't list for a couple of days after I got back because I sourced right away. And now I listed 100 last Sunday, and then I've listed anywhere from 8 to 25 or 30 a day since then. And my sales are back in the last 3 days. So finally starting to go back up. So yeah, you definitely got a list.
Yeah. Oh, Jen, if you're messing around with the channel, you need to give her a wrench so she can put her channel in. But okay. Yeah, my bins did open up again. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks now, but I started listening before then. Do you want to go out and do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. Hello, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. But, you know, my sales had slowed down quite a bit because I just was having like a lot of, figuring out whether I was going to be able to do this, if I wanted to do, keep doing eBay full time. My kids moved out, so I went from a full house and having to do eBay in my bedroom, and it was just crazy and crowded, and it made it really difficult to do YouTube, to take pictures, things like that. And my mom had been really, really sick, and she had surgery and things, so it was kind of crazy here for a while. And last month I decided that's it. I'm going to make it work no matter what. And so, unfortunately, I couldn't do YouTube because I really needed to build my store back up and make that a priority first. And that's what I did. And now I have some time, so hopefully I can get to doing videos and things. I just can't spend as much time, YouTube. I'm over 1,000, but trust me, guys, you don't make any money doing it unless you're someone big like, Harry Tornado or something like that. But I just do it for the love of it. But I just needed a break. And so I feel 100% better and I'm back at it. So I'm really hoping that, and God, I miss you guys too. So I tried to jump in people's chats and things, but I just really have tried to be focusing just on eBay. So let's see what else we got. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny says that's really great. Oh no, Melissa had COVID. That is not good, Melissa. Bobby would probably freak out if he heard this. Literally just got my shot 3 days ago. I have been the biggest baby holdout for getting the shot. And did you hear that? I just got the COVID shot.
You did?
My first one. And I was a holdout because I've got the flu shot before and broke out in terrible hives. Well, one does not equal the other, but I've been chicken ever since to get like vaccinations. But I was actually in Walmart and they came over the speaker and said, "There's no waiting. You can get your COVID shot right now." And I was thinking, all right, that's a sign. I need to go over there right now and do it. So that's what I did.
Well, she wasn't the only one that didn't have a wrench. I noticed other people didn't, so I gave them wrenches too. Jen, I'm glad you're okay. I have only two daughters of mine have not got theirs, and this weekend when I saw them at one of them's birthday party, I begged them to get this shot. I don't want to get political on here, but folks, if you ain't got this shot, you're not helping anybody. So you need to get that shot. I'm just saying.
I got the Moderna one, which is supposedly the better of the two, at least the more effective one.
I got the Johnson look, but now you're hearing things, but I'm like, you know what? I got the shot. So it is what it is, but you gotta protect people. And this new variant's crazy. And like I said, I'm not going to get political, but I am a devout proponent of getting the vaccine.
Well, everyone, there is Jen's new channel. Oh, good. Intro to the channel. Nice. So I just subscribed to Jen's new channel. Bobby, make sure you go and do that.
I will. Yeah. And Jen, is that going to be like a reselling channel as well?
And then it looks like a lot of people are what Johnny is doing. They're making two channels. One is their live channel,
right, and
then one is their pre-recorded channel. And it looks like that, Johnny, tell me if I'm wrong, but you are doing your second channel as your pre-recorded. Is that right?
Yeah, and I mean, we don't do enough lives unless I start doing a bunch of lives. I don't see myself doing another channel. The only other channel I would do would probably not be eBay related. I've actually thought about doing a reaction channel. There's a lot of I love the young people that are doing reaction videos of artists of my era and before.
Yeah, those are fun.
And I love them. And I would probably do one because I know all the music. I would probably do one on current music, which I don't think is that great, but I would like to be surprised myself because there's a lot of music from the 2000s and up that I have no clue of. So if I was going to do it, I would do it on that. It'd be old man doing new music stuff or something, but I've thought about doing it. I love music and it would be something definitely not eBay related. So,
now that's something I could see getting a new channel, but I don't know. I mean, obviously the folks that are doing it know more than I do, but I don't think I do enough lives to justify getting a whole other channel.
no,
Maybe for like Johnny or Philly Flipper. Folks like them do a lot of lives, so maybe that makes a difference.
and I'll be honest, lately I haven't been in a lot of YouTube stuff, even watching, because I've been trying to play catch up and get my sales back up, and my viewership's down as well. So it is what it is. I'm just going to keep plugging away and take it day by day.
Nice.
It's just so
That's the way to do it.
So you can watch what you want. Okay. Well, I'll definitely subscribe when we're done here, Miss Jen.
Hi, Tanya. Good to see you. I did my first video was with my interview with Pete, Craigslist Hunter. Nice. That's on your new channel, Johnny? I love Pete. I love his.
I didn't know he was Russian until I was watching Johnny's show this morning, and he had Anytime Picker on there, and he had some pretty cool stuff, Johnny. In that yard, those heavy concrete figures. I know those are worth money. My goodness, he definitely got some good stuff. I had a fantastic estate sale Friday and Saturday. I scored major, and half of it I didn't even know until I got it home and looked it up. But we're going to find some of it out here in a minute, because I've got some of it, and I've already sold some of it. Hey, looky there. There's Mr. Tommy Bernard.
Hey, Tommy, good to see you.
You know, Tracy just had COVID, too.
I know.
Wow. Telling you, get vaccinated. Thanks.
Well, I just did. Travis is here. Hey, Travis.
Yeah, he's been hitting Goodwills in your honor, apparently. Outside, though.
Oh, Lord. I don't even want to know.
I actually went to a Goodwill today, and I found one thing, and then the line was so long, I was like, it ain't worth it, so I left. But I haven't been to that Goodwill probably in 2 months. I just quit going to Goodwills.
Yeah, I pretty much go to the bins, but the regular Goodwill, I rarely step foot in there. Just their prices are ridiculous.
Right.
Hey, Len.
There's Mr. Len.
Johnny said he went to a show and got to interview him. Oh, you're going to do new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Well, I look forward to it. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, their prices are just out of sight. And
yeah.
So, and there's so much good sourcing here. I don't need to go. All right. You ready to start this game show?
All right. Let me get my list out.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Hello, Faith. Welcome.
Hey, hey there.
Changed her picture there. You see that?
Yeah. I watched her video. She had a new video out the other day. It was good.
All right. Last week, or actually Saturday morning, and I'm one of these proponents of going out early. I left my house at 6:35 in the morning, and I was on my way to a yard sale that I saw on Yard Sale app. It turns out the guy was a reseller, and I knew him, and his games were all just common games. But in the neighborhood I live in, some guy had some Atari and some Super Nintendo, and I bought all that pretty cheaply. And then I saw another sale across the highway, and I went in there. And this guy had a box of PS3s, Super Nintendos, and Nintendos with the consoles, and he wanted $300, and I asked him to throw in all the PS3s. I paid $300 for everything. The PS3s alone are worth over $300.
Wow.
I got these, and they're in cases. And when I got all these games, there are a couple of games that are not authentic, and I learned a lot about games the other day, and I'm going to actually put out a video on how to tell the difference between them.
Right.
Some people will know that and some people won't, but if you're going to get into this, you probably need to know this information. And it's out on YouTube. It's not just me, and I'm not going to take credit for what I didn't teach. But these are three of the games that are authentic, and they are listed on eBay. The first one is Final Fantasy II on Super Nintendo. Ooh, almost knocked my soda over. The second one is Zelda A Link to the Past, and they're all on Super Nintendo. And the last one is Darius Twins. Okay. Now the cover art is all reprints, but the cases and the games are actually authentic. So you tell me which one of those games, 1, 2, and 3, which is most expensive, which is middle, and which is the lowest. And go.
Okay. Are they rental cases?
Well, the cases aren't the value, but no, they're Nintendo cases. They say Nintendo in them.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I mean, obviously you don't see these very much, but the games are what I'm more going at. I'm not even putting a value on the cases. I just thought they were kind of neat that they were in them.
Right. Hey, Journey.
Hey, Miss Journey. Welcome.
And
I did do that, Tommy. I took them apart and I looked and made sure, but there was one game that was not authentic that was worth $350 called Earthworld. If it had been authentic, it's worth $300. But I do have one that's a demo, and it's Yoshi's Island, and that game is pretty valuable.
For sure.
Okay, Darius high, Zelda mid, Fantasy low. All right, Angie, you got your guess in there? Yep.
Mine was up there. I said 2, 1, 3.
The least valuable game of these three is the Darius Twins. That's worth about $28.
So that was number 3.
Yep. The Zelda.
Oh, I got that one wrong.
Is about $35. And Final Fantasy 2 is worth between $65 and $75.
Dang.
Final Fantasy 3 is worth even more, and I have that one as well.
Nice.
So did anybody get it? 1, 2, 3 would have been the numbers.
Yep. Doesn't look like a single person got that right.
Wow.
That's crazy. You stumped us. Even Patrick, who normally, he's in the know about a lot of things.
The way I do mine, Tommy, is I take a picture of the game being played, and I don't go deep into the game, but I play a little bit of it. I take pictures of it being played. I take pictures of the cartridge and the Nintendo name on the memory board, and then of course the game itself, the cartridge itself. That's how I do it. And when you're dealing with high-end games, as you know, if you don't give as much as you can, you will have problems. And video games can be a pain sometimes too. So, hello, Swamp Picker, and
hey, Swamp Picker.
No, you're not, Patrick. No, you're not. All right, Angie, you're up.
Okay, 3 things. Let me grab these.
Hello, Ciro. Welcome.
Ciro, good to see ya. Okay, the first thing I have is a Starbucks mug, one of these insulated mugs like this, and it's from 2010. It says Starbucks on the end. That's the first item. My second items are these seal and I keep putting them in the wrong place. Seal and serve. They are 3 bowls, the old vintagey ones with the 3 lids. They're in great shape. I would expect from the 60s. I would think
60s,
early 60s. And then finally is a 1950. Oh wait, I take that back. 1960s Viewmaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has a few 1960s
oh, wow.
Jungle Book Viewmaster. And then this one I think is more from the 80s. It's just Lion King, but it doesn't have the top here.
I had those from Tommy. He'd probably put naughty videos in them, him or Travis.
Well, I got a story to tell you after about a naughty video. So which one do you think is most valuable? So we have the Starbucks cup is 1. These are 2. And then the Viewmaster is 3. Going with the reverse. Okay. Tupperware is high, Viewmaster middle, Starbucks is low. Okay.
Me and Melissa said the same thing, so we must be right.
Okay. The lowest price item is the little Viewmaster.
Okay.
So that's 3. Sadly, it's worth like $9.
Yeah, they're not very valuable.
I thought it would be super valuable. Now, however, along with this Viewmaster, I actually got this from another reseller. They had an auction. They had about 20 of these little packets. And most of them came with 3 reels, a book, and a sleeve. So it was complete, and they were from the 60s. And each one of those is selling between like $9 and $20. And there were like 20 of them. So I'll make a ton of money on those. But I actually thought this was going to be like a big winner. No.
Lynn said part out the cards.
Part out the card. Oh yeah. I am. But those ones, the reason I didn't is because they weren't complete. The second item are the Tupperware bowls, believe it or not. They're only worth about $20, even in like brand new condition. And then the Starbucks, believe it or not, $20. And I thought it was weird that this one doesn't have anything except for Starbucks down here. Mm-hmm. But I almost think maybe that's why it's more valuable, because it's harder to find and it doesn't have a big glaring Starbucks thing on it. But It's about $24. So.
Tyler, welcome to the channel. I'm not familiar with you, but in answer to your question, I will pick them up if they're new and sealed, but I don't normally mess with cards too much. I do have a lot of football, and I do have some 80s and 90s cards that I collected a long time ago out in my garage, and I like my records. I need to go through them and probably figure out what's in there. I know I have a Frank Thomas rookie in there, and these have been sitting in a box for a long time, but I don't know what a Frank Thomas rookie is even worth if it's not graded, so... I know Chase After the Right Price does a lot of cards and a lot of video games. You know, Super Mario just sold for $1.5 million, the largest video.
Wow!
Game. And he sold one on his channel. He had a graded game. I'm trying to remember what one it was. It might have been a Game Boy, but he just sold it for $16,000, and he paid $200 when he was in high school for it. And Chase is probably not even 30. So, yeah.
That's
all
great.
right, round 2. Did anybody get it right, by the way?
I don't think so. Let's see. Did anyone get it right? Nope, I don't think so.
All right, my second round will be video games one more time, and then I'll get on to something else. And these are also Super Nintendo from that same $300 total buy. These are just a Super Nintendo. I gave $150 for the box and the console. The first one is a demo disc. It is Yoshi's Island not for resale. And the ones that are listed on eBay have this label, but they're blank where the store is. This one has Sears 1091 on it. It is authentic. It comes with the protector, and it is authentic. And one of the ways you can know it's authentic is if it's got metal screws, it's probably authentic. And the Nintendo word. And then, of course, when you look inside, the memory board's going to have Nintendo on it, too. But that's the demo one. I'm trying to get the cover back on. The second one is Lufia 2, Rise of the... Man, when you get old. Of the Sinistrals. And these are all Super Nintendo. And the last one is Super Turrican. There's a Super Turrican 2 and Super Turrican. And they're all Super Nintendo. They're all authentic. You tell me which game is worth the most, the second and the third.
Oh, look, Nate is in here giving us thumbs down.
How do you know?
Because who else gives us thumbs down?
Oh, man, sorry.
No one.
He's evolving. Leave him alone. He's evolved.
Well, hi, Nate. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Melissa and Faith, they agree with me.
Okay.
Oh, and Journey. We're all thinking alike. And Jen. We could be really wrong here, guys.
Karen. Hello, Karen.
Oh, Karen was a little bit different than me.
All right. Y'all ready?
Okay, we're ready.
The lowest end game is Super Turrican. Now, Super Turrican 2 is worth quite a bit of money, but Super Turrican is worth about $59. That's
still not bad.
Nope, it's not. Lufia 2, $180.
What?
Yes. I'm going to make about $3,000 off this buy.
Wow.
This one right here, this game itself, Yoshi's Island, is not worth that much money. But as a demo, not for resale, this game just sold recently for $319. That's correct. And I've got it listed for I've got it listed for $314. But
that's awesome.
I'll take $300. So,
and how much did you pay for, like, when you pieced it out?
I haven't done the thing. There's about 25 games in a console for $150. But one game will easily get my money back.
Yeah.
And then I've got Nintendo or NES and a bunch of games, and some of those are pretty high end too, but I haven't got to test any of them yet. This is the negative to picking up video games. It's great money if they're authentic, but it does take time to test and go through and all that stuff. So, especially when you're taking cartridges apart and verifying that they're authentic and et cetera, et cetera. So, Angie, you're up.
All right. Well, I feel bad. My stuff is not like super exciting like yours are.
Well, I'm going to other stuff here in a minute.
But my mom told me it's no fun when we're doing 3 of the same items. That's why mine are really diverse tonight, because she said
all the rest of mine are diverse.
Okay, so I'm going with her thoughts. So next one is a gnome book. This book is from the 60s. And
they had gnomes in the 60s?
I guess so. It's German, and it's signed in German by the author.
Das ist richtig.
I don't know what it says.
That is right.
Okay. Then a Michael Kors vanilla, and I guess it's called acorn color bag. Really nice. It's like in perfect condition. No, and it has the dust bag with it. And the third thing is this 1982 World's Fair board game. So, So number 1 is the gnome book. 2 is the Michael Kors, and 3 is the board game.
Karen doesn't have a channel, Jen, so she wouldn't be putting a link in for her channel. So if she wants to read it, all right, I got my guess in.
I know, Journey. He always finds the most amazing things. The game is complete, man.
Did I drop mine?
Yeah, yours is in there.
Oh, okay, there it is. I just hadn't got that far.
But who was asking about the sports cards?
Tyler.
Jen's Closet Gems. She does a lot of sports cards. And Callie Louise Reseller. They do sports cards, and they both do auctions for sports cards. So they're really good channels to check out if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
And Chase, after the right prices, does a lot of cards, so he would definitely be somebody to. And he has Patreon for $3 a month. You can get all the lists of what's the most valuable stuff.
Patrick, you're like me. I did the same thing, and then I got to look at the list to have any clue what I'm doing. So don't feel bad about that at all. Okay, so the least expensive of the 3 is this right here, the gnome book. Even though it's signed, but it's still worth like $55.
Wow.
So not bad for a 50-cent pickup. And then number 2 is the Michael Kors purse. I love it, but Michael Kors, most of them have come down in price on eBay just because it's completely saturated. But you can still get this one for about $50. Is pretty much the average price. You might find one that's like, out of the bell curve that sells higher, or one that sells super low, but basically $50. And then this one was really surprised. I picked this up at a yard sale, with a bunch of other board games, and this sells for $125.
I've never seen that game before, but by the way, I got it right.
I know, I saw that.
But I've never seen that game before, but that doesn't surprise me that it's worth it.
But that just goes to show you, if you are at yard sales and you see old games that you've never ever seen before, take a second to look it up.
What did you pay?
I paid $1.
That's what I'm saying. You got to take chances on stuff that's low cost of goods.
Yeah, I mean, and the gnome book I got for 50 cents, and that's worth $55. And even this, I can't believe it. I found this at the bins. So I probably paid $4 for the Michael Kors purse. So pretty good.
All right, round 3 is coming up. The next
Still
three
not
items,
zero on the board, Patrick.
three items I got at the estate sale where I made a killing. For 2 days, I went back. The gentleman that passed away was an NBC executive locally, and I walked by some of this stuff for days and did not have a clue what some of it was. This one, the first thing is it's a Victor Inix, VICTORINIX Swiss watch. It is new in the case.
Right.
And it had $5 on it, but I did a bundle deal, so I probably didn't even give $5 for it. I sold this today. The next is, and I walked by this several times thinking it was a child's toy. And when I saw the peacock and they said he worked for NBC, it was marked 50 cents and I grabbed it. It's missing the mallet, which makes it a little more valuable, but there you go. And the last thing, I paid about $2 for this. It is Greenlee. It is a Slug-O-Buster knockout punch set, 7235 BB. And that's what it looks like.
A knockout punch for what?
He had a lot of tools and a lot of electronic gadgets.
I love Bobby. He goes.
He had an Amazon Fire Stick remote, and it was at 50 cents, and I bought it, and I just sold it for $19 yesterday. I mean, it was a lot of littles, 50 cents, 50. I got one of those little TVs that Lonnie uses to hook up to his system, like a higher TV. It was marked 50 cents, and it works. It was just crazy, the stuff I was getting. I spent $154 over 2 days. I probably will make $4,000 off this sale.
Dang.
Because some of the stuff I got goes huge. All right, y'all ready? You got your answer in?
Mine's in there. Mine could be way wrong.
Okay. The knockout punch set. Again, I paid about $2 for it. This sells for $84.99. Used.
Whoa. So that's your low price?
That's my low price. This I sold today for $84.95. $84.95 plus shipping. I went and paid $8 to get a battery put in it because the lady said her son's going to boot camp and this is going to be a gift to him. So that'll ship tomorrow morning. And this I've got listed for $100 on eBay, but if I'd had the mallet, it's just recently sold for $127. It's the 75th anniversary. Right brain, which I am a right brain person if you do the studies. And there you go. 127.
Patrick says still zero on the board. Dude, normally you're so good at everything. It's so funny.
I was shocked on some of the stuff that I picked up, and I got home and started researching. When you're getting it for 50 cents or $1 or $2, you take chances, and sometimes it's for $10, but a lot of times this is a sale. I just kept going back because it was just so much good stuff, and it's going to pay off.
That's some interesting things.
Yeah.
And like the watch, I would never pick up that watch. I would never even.
It's brand new in the box.
But still, I would have passed that by. And so now I have to,
I passed. I'll get them in a minute. I'll show you something I passed the first day, and they were still there the second day, and I finally decided to look them up, and I'll show you what they are in a minute.
So technically, the watch was the lowest price.
No, the set.
But you said
Well,
the watch was 85.
by 4 cents, but I haven't sold the set yet, so I may move the price down. But they're right there together, the
Okay.
watch and the knockout punch set. So,
but still, so basically, if you said that the NBC thing was the highest, then you win because either way, the others were equal.
That's right. The NBC thing.
But so me and Karen are the only ones who got it right.
Over there because I thought it was cool until I saw the value. I was like, oh, no, you're not. You're getting rid of that.
And actually, I can't take credit for that because Bobby told me before we went on that he was selling that for $99. So I figured that was the high one. So that means Karen is the only one who got that. So good job, Karen.
Well, again, I talk to her on a regular basis, so she knows a lot of this stuff because I told her like the poker set that I picked up.
We're giving her the credit. We're giving her the credit for winning that one. Okay. Let's see what I got.
Thank you, Captain. Welcome.
So, okay, the next item I have, or 3, is look at this cute little purse. It's a little leather, kind of vintage, handmade leather purse.
Is it branded?
Body, and it doesn't have a brand. It's like, I don't know. So, but I thought it was too cute to just leave there. I couldn't.
Chuck and Paul must have been hanging out together because they both came in here at the same time. Is that scary or what?
I know, but I'm glad they're here.
Me too.
I got to get back down to where I was. There we go. Your girlfriend would love it, Patrick. Well, it's going to be for sale, so if you want it, let me know. Then, this is a vintage Nerf gun. It is, it's called a dart, just dart tag. It's, but it comes with the three darts. And I picked up a big lot of Nerf stuff, and this is just one of the things that I have left to put on.
I would say that's something I've never picked up. I see them all the time, and I never mess with them.
You know what? I never would have before, but I had just watched Joey Bada Bing. He was listing these big Nerf guns on the floor. And like the next day I'd gone to a yard sale and there was all these Nerf guns. And she wanted like $10 a piece for them. And I said, but how much for everything? And she sold it all to me for $40. Heck, I sold one gun for $50. So it paid for everything.
Somehow are valuable, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, was it like making like 10 times or 20 times my money like I like to do? Probably not, but it was interesting to do something different and learn about it. Okay, and then the third item is this. Oh, it's upside down. Ozark old-timey nutcracker. Look at that thing.
It ain't worth nothing, though. I know that one.
Andy. And I paid 50 cents for this, but just got that this weekend. So the owl purse, the Nerf gun, or the nutcracker.
I'll say 2 and 3.
She's armed. Run. Hey, Chuck. It's good to see you.
I don't think that.
And Paul, look who's back finally. That is right.
By the way, Paul, I've been selling those NASCAR action figures for about $50 a piece.
50 or 15?
Anywhere from $45 to as much as $60 a piece, and I paid $6.33 each.
Chuck is correct. 117.
1.7.
With this lot, it's
the Chuckster.
These are obviously like low dollar items, but I got them so dirt cheap, guys. I paid like this thing. It was like 50 cents. So the lowest price, no surprise, is the Nutcracker. Mm-hmm. I could have swore I looked this thing up when I was at the estate sale, and I thought it was worth like $30. And I get it home, and if I'm very, very lucky, I'll be able to sell it for $13.
I've got one. That's why I knew it wasn't worth nothing. I picked it up in an estate sale. I was like, oh, that ain't worth nothing.
Patrick, oh, you're wrong, my friend. You said Nutcracker High. No, it's terrible. And then the next thing is the Nerf gun is. This little one is worth about $16, and great thing is, they're super light, so it'll go first class shipping. So I charge them shipping, and it you just bubble wrap it, and it's good to go.
So did anybody said 1, 2, 3?
And then my little owl purse, even though it is off brand, I could probably get $20 for him, but He's
Chuck's
really
the only one that had a 1 in front, but the other two numbers were
So,
wrong.
go figure that the unbranded little owl purse.
Give him a third credit, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here's round 4. The first one, I bought 3 boxes of Pokemon cards, and I am not an expert on Pokemon. I used the TCG player app, and there were some holograms in there. And this was the most valuable card in the lot. And it's going to be hard to see, but it is
lean it this way. There you go. You can see a little better.
2020 Salamence card. And it's, again, that's 1. I got 2 sets of these. These are roller skating wheels. These are Carrera Carrera USA 95A wheels for roller skates.
Okay.
I got 2 sets of these, and I paid $2.50 a box. And what's the third item that I have? Oh, I paid $20 for these at a yard sale, and they are women's Ariat boots, size 11B, and they're pink and leather and all that good stuff.
Are they new?
They're pretty new. I mean, This lady, I don't think, hardly wore them. And I went to one recently where the guy had a ton of boots and they all were new. And I was like, he goes, I just like buying boots. And I was like, well, you'd think you'd wear them. But
right.
For me, they don't look good with shorts, so I don't wear them.
Well.
So there's the 3. You tell me which ones.
Okay, show me the wheels again.
The wheels, it's a Carrera. There's a set of 4.
Is it in a box?
Yeah, it's in a box, but it's not the original box.
Not the original box.
And they're used. They're pre-owned. So are the boots technically, and the card is obviously in a protective case. But.
Okay, that's my guess. Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Thanks for coming in.
Catch up here.
Shorts and a tube top.
213, 231.
That's it. Okay, but I just want to see Bobby in a tube top.
I'll do it if it get me views.
Swamp Picker, me and you got the same guess.
I could pull them. There you go. Hello, somebody.
And that's a 231. 213 for Karen.
All right. Y'all let me know when you're ready, and I'll throw them at you.
Okay, go ahead. We're ready.
Okay, the lowest valued thing is the Pokemon card. It's $23.79 according to the TCG player app. The whole box that I paid $20 for is worth about $160. The negative again for Pokemon cards or cards in general or Hot Wheels is there's a lot of time invested when you're reselling and you're messing with this stuff.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Second are the wheels. I paid $2.50 for each set of 4. I got 2 sets. These are going for $42.95 pre-owned. And there you go. And the boot, $85. I just sold them today for $85.
Nice.
Plus shipping. And I paid $20 for those. Daisy Dukes. Now, if you're going to go back to my time, they weren't Daisy Dukes, though. The women wore the Rocky Mountain jeans.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna show you before you start real quick. I'm gonna grab something.
It's not your night, Patrick. He's showing us something. Guys, thanks for coming in and hanging with us tonight. We've been missing in action for quite a while, so it means a lot that we come back and y'all are still here and still supporting us. So thank you.
Patrick. When I was at this estate sale Friday, I saw several of these.
Cute.
They all have ducks on them or alligators surrounding a duck or ducks sitting in a bed or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're all Michael Bedard lithographs from the early 80s, 82, 84 time frame. And I passed these and I thought, man, those are cute. They'd be cool on a wall, but my walls are full of Windbergs and other stuff. And as you can see, all the crap behind me. And I passed them. Well, the next day when I went back, they were still sitting there, matted in frame. They also had Thunder autographed stuff and some Masters pictures. And I decided to look one of them up. I'd never heard of Michael Bedard. Well, I got 4 of them for basically about $4, $3 a piece.
Right.
None of them is under 150 each.
Dang.
One of them could go probably up to 450. It's a bigger one.
Most Oklahoma and go to yard sales.
I know. Well, and they were wanting this stuff gone, and they had no clue. I mean, the stuff that I got was crazy, but Michael Bedard, Bedard, if you want to look it up, I promise you,
those are cute.
Money. And I've got 3 of the 4 on auction. I think I got 1 at a buy it now.
Yeah.
Hello, Holly. And
Thrifting the Three Rivers. Hey, girl.
Thrifting the Three Rivers. Yes. Welcome.
And Holly's here. Haven't seen. I have been on kind of a hiatus for sure, but hopefully I'm back. I won't be doing like a video every day or whatever, but I'm going to try to be doing a few a week, and still managing to keep listing as much as I need to. So,
well, you're up again.
Tell me Patrick didn't win. Well, Patrick, you didn't win the lifetime supply. Alpo, we'd give away a better prize than dog food. Oh, it's my turn, huh?
They're having a citywide sale. You know, I think Prague, Oklahoma's having one this weekend. Is that where you live? Because I know where they're at if they're in Oklahoma. My problem is I really shouldn't be sourcing. I should be listing, and I am listing, but I'm so overwhelmed with stuff that I picked up here recently that I'm never going to catch up. Maybe in the winter time.
I didn't go sourcing at the bins today because I'm just trying to catch up with all the stuff that I have. So, and it kills me because I'm like, other people are getting the good stuff, but if it's just sitting in a pile on my floor, it's not helping anyone.
Ain't Prague. Uh-oh. Now he's going to make him look up town-wide sales in Oklahoma. That's all you had to tell me was a town-wide sale, and I'll look it up. But whether I need to go there or not, it's another story. Angie, round 4.
Oh, I do have one more round. Okay, so the first item is Mindflex game. Do you remember this game, guys? You have to think with your mind to get the balls to move and things like that. It is complete. I don't want to take it apart, but everything is in there. It's good to go.
You can make the balls move with your mind?
Yeah, that's the whole point. You put on this headset and you, I guess, think really hard, and it does this ball through like this. I have no idea how it works, but I remember that my kids had wanted it years ago. The next thing is, it's a very vintage shawl. It is mohair and wool, made in Italy. Let me do this. I think from the 40s or 50s is my best guess. But it is a shawl. My mother is yelling from the other room. What? She's watching and yelling. So I'm like, I don't know. But there you go. Oh, it's a poncho, not a shawl. My bad, Mom. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Okay, I heard you.
Oh my goodness.
Like a crazy.
I know. I'm like, what is she saying?
And the next is a CIA case.
Yeah, it's not a CIA case. It's not even like real metal. It's like this plastic. What it is a Susie Orman protective portfolio. And if you know, Susie Orman is the financial lady.
Yep.
And it's just a place to hold your financial documents, I guess. But I picked this up for, well, I'll wait till.
Live on-air correction, Mom.
And that's a poncho! She yells from her bedroom.
That's funny.
Like, glad it wasn't an emergency or anything. Goodness.
Just put it in the chat, Mom.
Yeah, here you go. Journey said, just put it in the chat. She's yelling at me like, you dummy. So anyways, Mindflex was number 1. The 50s poncho is number 2. And then the Susie Orman case is number 3.
Isn't that a Willie song, Lefty and Poncho?
I don't know. But I won't call it a shawl again, let me tell you.
2, 3, 1. A lot of people.
Shut up, both of you. She said, "Oh, thanks, Mom."
I just guessed at 1, 2, 3 because I want to be different.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, most
You're
people
wrong.
said 2, 3, 1, except for Chuck, of course. Shut up, both of you.
Oh, Poncho, Cisco.
Holly, we play in a game called Guess What Sold for More or Sells for More. And it's a game we play on the live just to have fun and interact and maybe hopefully teach people things that you don't know. And maybe there's things you see out in the wild, and it's a chance to have fun with it and just guess. It's not a competition. There's no winners and losers. It's fun.
Jen says, "Do your girls need the game now that they are on their own?" We'll see. It's very weird not have. For anyone who doesn't know, last month my daughters bought a condo and they moved in, so it took us a while to get them all settled over there. And so we went from a very, very full house to like a very empty house. I got my office back. If you could see, I'm in my office again, and we have an eBay room where we do all our photography and stuff like that, because we went from everyone being here to just me and my mom and our dog Ollie. So
is Jesse living over there?
Who?
You said a full house.
No. No, sorry.
Well, Victoria.
We don't have an upstairs. It's all one floor, or a basement. He doesn't have anywhere to go. But so, yeah, it's a little different here now that they're gone. And I kind of like it. I miss them sometimes, but I kind of like the quiet a little bit and having my own space again. So, okay, so prices. Lowest price. Sorry, Patrick, you lose. Mindflex is $25. That's it. I thought it was going to be worth more than that, but it wasn't.
Got it.
Wow. Then Van stained glass looks great on the wall. Yeah! Van made me that stained glass right there. And so I put it on the wall, and it matches my color scheme, if you could see. Second price, the second lowest is this one right here. It is the Susie Orman, $40. And I bought that for $3 at an estate sale. It was the last day of the estate sale. They had it marked for $25. And they said, make offers on everything, because we've been doing this for like 3 weeks straight. And so I said, what kind of price? And they said, how about 4? I said, I'll do 3. So, and then my poncho shawl is worth about $50. So that's pretty good.
And you got that at the bins?
I bought it. Nope. I bought this at a yard sale for 50 cents. So that's not bad. Faith got one right. Yay! Good.
My big one, in case people don't watch Instagram, was this right here. And I didn't know what it was. And they didn't know what it was. The lady said, I bought it for my husband when we were in Europe.
Jen, good job, Jen.
And it was in a case. And it's a leather case. And it's got a little bit of wear on the case. But the lady, they had these chips in it. And I said, what are those? And the lady goes, no, we can't figure them out. But these are the chips. Okay? And they're in different shapes and sizes. There's some small ones and stuff. They had $2 on this. And when I got it home, I'd found the cards to go with it. And the cards are the same logo. And one's sealed and one's open.
Guys, you're not going to believe how much this is worth.
I couldn't find them, so I Google Lensed them. And in the case here, it says Musdet Cartier Paris. They're European poker chips, and they're all over the place between $2,500 and $7,500. Now, there aren't any solds that I saw on eBay, and I've got mine listed at $14.99 opening bid, but I paid $2. And I threw these in. These are worth almost $400 by themselves. I had no clue. But that's why you take chances, because I thought for $2, I'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
And again, they're only sold. I mean, they're only worth that amount of money when they sell. I mean, let's just be transparent about this. We can all brag about what we pick up, and I sometimes do too much. When it sells is when they're worth what they're worth.
True.
So,
well, we all need to watch Chuck's Beardo show tomorrow. Is it going to be on your channel tomorrow, Chuck? Because Patrick is going to be on there. Usually Patrick schools us, so I love when we can stump him because he knows a lot about a lot. So,
yeah, you're
the macho man.
Who's Patrick Murphy? Yeah, that's right. I saw the thumbnail. Yeah,
I know you do find the best items.
There'll be some deep voices along with the two tenor voices that are
right.
Yeah,
Victoria, hi Victoria. Beardos will be on Chuck's channel tomorrow. Perfect. Whoa.
How am I rotating? Holly wants us to switch.
Well, everyone's used to me being on that side.
Yeah, I know. Well,
wait, that side.
Like I sleep on the right side of my bed, and nobody is getting, or the left side of my bed, and nobody's switching there. So I don't know how to switch them. Anyway, anybody want to come on and do their stuff that they have? If you have anything you want to show, 3 items, and let us guess, we'd be more than happy to let you come on.
Or if you just want to come in and say hi.
Let me put the link in the chat. And if anybody wants to do it, don't be shy. We're all family and friends here. Well, most of us.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, guys.
Oh, okay. Patrick says just grab
screen and
there you go.
Whoa, there we go.
Thank you, Patrick. I learn every day. I learn every day. And again, you know, somebody mentioned, somebody on Instagram saw the post or on one of whatever it was that I posted about never finding video. Oh, it was Amber. She said, I never find video games. And I said, I found those video games at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's right. 6:30. You got to get up and get out there, because if the next person that was reselling had walked by those video games, they would have bought them all too. Because usually that's what I get is, hey, you got any video games? Oh, that guy that was before you just bought them all. Because that's what I do. I bundle and I buy them all, and I don't sit and I can't comp everything while I'm there. Time's too valuable when you're chasing. So the key is to grab it and run. And if I hadn't got out at 6:30 in the morning, I wouldn't have got it.
Karen said, put it back. She doesn't like it.
No.
Live on the air. Still, it's a poncho.
It's a poncho.
Hey, we never said we're like pros at this or anything.
Lefty and Poncho. What's a song? But it's Pancho. So, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I am from Texas.
So those bundle stories, right, Marcy? Marcy, how have you been?
Yeah, she's just been learning in the background. Hey, bundling is the way to go if you're reselling, if you can. I mean, you just get more for your money in most cases.
I don't know why Patrick doesn't have a wrench.
Because he's going to be on their show tomorrow night, and he shouldn't get too much exposure.
What? You're crazy.
All right.
Bama picking and grinning.
Hey,
there, love that name.
So, if anybody wants to come on, there's a link in the chat if you want to come on and show your 3 things. Of course you are, Marcy. Of course you are. I did notice that Farm Girl Scavenger Noel sold some of that gum that Marcy was talking about a few weeks ago that they've discontinued. And
Which gum?
It's Tic Tac gum. They discontinued it, and Marcy bought some and's been selling it. And anyway.
Marcy sent me some of that gum.
And I saw Noel sold some. So yeah, Tic Tac. Yeah, Tic Tac.
Oh, so. Okay. My mom said tell everyone about my pirate DVD. Oh.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go look, wrench anybody that's not wrenched. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, Patrick's parole officer told me not to give him tools, right? Okay, so I went to a church thrift store, gosh, about a week ago, and picked up a bunch of DVDs because they were 50 cents, and I like to get certain ones or things I don't see often. And I saw one that was like a Pirates video, so I thought it was like a parody of Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't think anything of it. I got it home and went to list it, and it was like 4 women on the front and like busty pirate women, And then I turned it over and it was full on porn. It was full on porn. Like at the little, church thrift store, they obviously did not know it was porn, and neither did I until I got it home. But I looked on eBay and it was selling. So I put it on there as a Pirates parody and with the information, and some guy messaged me, is this the X-rated version or the R-rated? I said, it's an unrated version, but it's definitely not censored. And he bought it for $32. But I guess I'm in the porn business now. But I have to say, I am very happy that I picked it up before some little kid was over there looking at like the little Pokemon videos, and there I am, picks up the really graphic picture of the Pirates movie. Yeah, I could not believe that was there. But on the front, you would not have known that it was porn until you flipped it over.
You list it for, Chuck said.
Huh? I listed it for $32, and someone bought it like within 24 hours.
The guy, Anytime Picker, was on Alan's channel today, and he said that you got to be careful with the pictures because eBay will yank it. So
no, there was no porn. There was it was just busty pirate women on the front. But I definitely did not take pictures of the back.
I gave wrenches to Samajo Sales, Polly, Holly, and Patrick.
Yeah, Veggie Tales and Pirates Tales. Polly, you're right about that. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I got it home. I just was picking up, like anything that looks like hard to find, out of print kind of things. Yeah, that was hard to find, all right. I'll get it right out to you, Chuck.
Why do you got to use Bob? That's my name.
Right, exactly. Oh, Lord.
And by the way, Chuck, Sandy, Ready Steady Sales, bought my Bob Newhart DVDs. That's the drinking show. If y'all remember, every time.
Well, you know what? It was fine. It was a fine show. But then how do you wake up and it was all a dream? Come on. That's not real.
He said it's snake infested, Karen, and Karen is like deathly afraid of snakes. So.
What is snake? Oh. Knocking
2.
booty 1 or 2. Hold on. Let me find it. And I'm going to show it in just a second, and you tell me if you think you would have realized that it was porn. Let me find it, because it just sold.
In the Navy, Chuck, we just drank. We didn't have to have a name or anything to do it with. Let's see. I'm looking up something, too, now.
Oh, I guess I sold it for $42, not $32. Okay, Bobby, can I share my screen?
Sure.
Okay. This one. Okay, there you go. Will you click it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
There
you go. Does it look like it would be
like Pirates of the Caribbean almost?
Right. I thought it was a Pirates of the Caribbean parody. I mean, I guess the one at the end looks a little more busty than the other ones. But that's as far as I showed.
And some kids,
260 years, I've waited for this greatness. The moment has arrived.
parents are going to buy that and think it's Pirates of the Caribbean and get it home. Their kid's going to freak out.
That's exactly what I thought. So I was really happy that it
Tommy
went
Bob.
home with me.
All right, let's see. I'm looking at town-wide yard sales this weekend in Oklahoma.
No, I did not test it, Marcy.
The only one I'm seeing is in Prague.
Yeah, Mommy, I want to get this pirate video. Oh, Lord. Mommy, why is she doing that to him? Oh, if you could see the back, I was bad.
Hey, we're kind of getting like Tommy's show now. Mommy dearest. Yeah, I don't see any other one.
Patrick says that's a parody, all right. Well, I mean, I didn't want to say porn, but anybody who wanted it knows what they're looking for. And because he sent me I think if someone else would have bought it, I would have just sent them a message to say, hey, are you aware this is, an adult uncensored video? Just to make sure. But he specifically wanted the X-rated version.
We got the draft tomorrow night.
Chuck.
Hey, by the way, we're missing Big Brother. I got it on record. And for those of you who don't know, I've never missed a season of Big Brother, and I love Big Brother, so I'm glad Frenchie's gone. For those of you that
I have to say, so far this season, I've not been impressed with the whole thing, and I think Frenchie kind of ruined it for me a little bit, and hopefully it'll get better.
Yeah, it'll get better. I mean, I don't know. I love the show.
Hey, Chuck, did you and Marcy make popcorn and watch that video?
I ain't even going down that road. We'll get into
and they have it on VHS. They're serious, man.
Karen, you better figure this out because there's a town-wide sale somewhere near us, and he just ain't telling us. But he said it's snake infested. If it is, it's probably west, is my guess, where they have the rattlesnake festivals and stuff. I ain't afraid of snakes, so don't bother me.
Oh, I am.
I don't like spiders.
We had the strangest thing happen. We had, hey, what's up? We went outside earlier today, and there was a dead mole on my driveway. It just decided to have its last breath in the middle of my driveway.
All right, so I come into dead moles.
Yeah.
I
got to call my daughter and say, come get it. I can't touch dead things.
We go from pirate porn to dead moles. All right. Loving the entertainment here tonight, guys.
Death and porn,
Sarah says, yes, it is here where you mailed us stuff. Okay, I know that town. That's the new home of I just sold her t-shirt yesterday. Gwen Stefani, No Doubt t-shirt yesterday.
Oh,
nice.
Cool.
She's married. You know who she's married to?
Mm-hmm.
It's a country singer, right?
Yeah.
Blake Shelton.
Yep. And they live about an hour and a half southeast of me.
Nice.
And hey, Danny. And yes, Jen, you're more welcome to come on if you need me to put the link in again. Oh, okay. All right, Sarah. Thank you for doing that. I know that name. I didn't know the Rootin' for Relics. So I didn't know that town was having one. So guess where I'll be on Friday?
Yep. Journey, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I just went to Duncan a couple weeks ago when I got back from Maui. Take a drink.
So, now we're over that.
Do you have three things there, Mr.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
We're gonna make you the man.
All
okay.
Right. All right. So here we go.
Let me make you the. What am I doing here?
Hey, Charles, welcome in.
Yeah. No, I want you to be the guy. Here we go. All right. Solo.
Jen, how are you feeling? Is your back okay? Go ahead.
All right. So keeping with my toy thing, up first. New inbox. It is a My Little Pony Applejacks. This is from the My Little Pony Classic line. This is a 2018 release. It is new in box. Her hair is, well, I mean, she's new in box, so
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything else. There is just a tad bit of box damage, but not too bad. So that's the first thing. Now, what I really wanted to do, God, man, my camera's just not focusing.
It focused when you got it up there.
So, I realize that there's less than 150 days of Christmas shopping left, but there is one important holiday in between that. Now,
Okay.
and it is Halloween. All right. So what we got is used. That's right, used. This is the complete Halloween edition, and then the 2018.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
All right. This is Blu-ray. Well, actually, both of these are Blu-ray. Yep. So that's number 2.
Okay.
Now for number 3. Are you ready? Sticking with the Halloween theme. Kill, 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 kill. This is the Friday the 13th, 2008 complete deluxe DVD edition with hockey mask and 3D glasses. I would consider this open box because it wasn't blister seal, so I actually did open it to make sure that the stuff was in there, and I wish I didn't because I took a little bit of the value down. But again, I would say new open box. There is a little bit damage on the box. 2008 complete DVD.
Chuck needs that mask. Maybe you can give it to him by tomorrow night.
Now
Those are awesome.
You know what the thing is, the Jason thing. It's kill, 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 mom, 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 kill, 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 mom, mom, mom.
Really?
Yes,
Hey, by the way, where do you live?
Where do I live?
What state?
Why, I'm broadcasting live. Hold on. I'm living on the air in Cincinnati. WKRP.
There you go. Okay. Well, you're not that far from Chuck. Maybe you can get it to him by tomorrow.
All right.
I'm guessing. I already put my guess in.
Yep.
312.
Way different than what I said. I said 231.
No, I don't think those Blu-rays are worth that much.
It's a complete set, though.
231.
They're both complete sets.
I know.
Yeah, and complete sets of DVDs do well. I sell a ton of those. Les Nessman. I know that name.
From WKRP.
Yeah, Nessman was on WKRP.
All right, hit us with it.
Okay.
Which one's the least expensive? Yes.
I'm right so far.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't have another horror genre. I mean, I have horror.
Bobby, you're not right.
But
you said 312.
All right.
Oh,
so
I meant the pony was. I should have said it was the lowest because that's what I was thinking. Go ahead.
The second. Kill, 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 kill.
Really?
Kill.
Wait, how much was the My Little Pony worth?
The My Little Pony varies from 15 to 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Angie.
You know, whatever. This is about anywhere, I'd say about 90 to 100.
Nice.
Wow. Have a good night, Polly. Thanks for coming.
Picked it up at Goodwill for $7.
No way. $7?
This one varies. This goes for about 110 to 150.
Wow.
Nice.
I was totally wrong.
Yeah, this is the money right here. The complete DVD, even used. And as you can see, I did get it at half price books.
Well, now I'm going to be looking at them for them now.
Oh my gosh! For how much?
Well, actually, I paid 50% of that because I did the 50% day.
Wow. Yep.
So
Here, put me
We
back
all
on,
learn. We
Bobby.
all learn. Huh?
Put me back on for a second. I think.
you know,
Oh,
Michael. Wow. Michael was my favorite. You know why? Because he never ran, but he was always there.
Look how cool this is.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's on metal.
That is. Oh, that's even. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and it has these magnets you put on your wall,
Mhm.
and then, so you can just stick them on there anywhere.
Nice.
Get that at.
Nice.
It was custom made by Displate.
About 2 years ago at the Indianapolis Horror Hound Show, there was Nick Castle, Robert England, and Kane Hodder all under the same roof. It's like,
we had the Comic-Con here this weekend, and 2 of my daughters went to it with their kids.
So that's all I got.
We're horror fans around here.
Awesome. The horror convention is supposed to be here in Cincinnati in September, so I'm definitely going. I've met Elvira a couple times at a few of those.
That's awesome.
So,
wow.
Well, that was great. That was great set.
Thanks for having me, as always. Most kind, and maybe next week I'll do a little bit better. You guys got me this week.
I got you. I don't know. Did anyone else besides me get it?
No, I was talking about like I didn't win a round.
Oh,
right.
But I think I'm the only one. But that's probably because I'm a big horror fan. So
I tell you, man, look,
nice ones.
If you find this one out in the wild, I mean, this right here. I mean, it's just. I really thought that this one was going to go. I mean, I knew it was going to be something. I didn't expect that, and I comped it out in the parking lot and like, oh, I'm going to go back in and get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Pat. See you tomorrow night.
Thanks, guys. You have a good evening.
See ya.
And he will be on with Chuck and Nate tomorrow night. Chuck, whose channel are you on tomorrow night? Is it Nate's or yours?
Nope, it's on his Back Row Bitters.
Okay.
So
and then
check them out.
Jen, you said you wanted to come on. If you need the link dropped again, or if you still have it, come on in or let me know, and I'll just go ahead and drop it for anybody that wants to.
There it is. I got it.
Huh?
I put it in there.
Okay.
I just copied it.
Maybe Holly ought to come in here.
Yeah.
Since she's getting on me. I forgot the plug.
Oh, well, Patrick will be on tomorrow at the what do they call it? The Two Beardos?
Weirdos.
Okay, obviously I can't give you a promo because I don't even know the name of
Weirdos, Beardos, something like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Jen. How are you?
It's really dark.
You're feeling better. So,
what do you have for us, Jen?
All right, I found 3 things.
I'm gonna make her the main screen.
Yeah,
do it. Okay, I found a pair of shoes. These are kids Merrill, and they're size 11M for kids. And I don't know the whole camera thing. Woohoo! Yeah, so a pair of kid shoes. I have some books. There's 7 books. It is considered the set of books. They are a Disney. There you go. Go this way. Am I on there? Okay. It's Kingdom Keepers, and it's by Disney, and there's 7 of them. They're all paperback. And then I also have a tin, a cream of wheat tin.
That's interesting. Is there a year on that, Jen?
1984. Made in Hong Kong.
You might have stumped me here. I'm trying
Well,
to
I know Merrill's. I watch enough of Rally Roots to know Merrill's are decent.
I'm going to guess. Okay, I put my guess in.
I'm going to say.
Ooh.
Karen says 231. Angie says 213. Annette says 321.
Yeah.
Swamp Picker says hi. 312. And Chuck says 213. And Holly says 123.
Ooh, Swamp Pickers found Meryl's new in the box. Nice score. Holly thinks that the Meryl's are the most expensive. All right.
I've never done great with Meryl's, but I see other people do well with them.
I've done decent with them. But y'all know how much I love selling books, so that's why I think the books are the most.
Now that's
like when you could sell a set like that.
Right. So am I the only one that said 312? Let's just see if I'm right.
All right, put it back on.
Least valuable. Let me go back and rearrange here.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. The least valuable is the tin.
All right.
About
How much?
$10. About $10. The next one, based on what I could find, was the shoes, and those are about. I should be able to get about 25 out of them, and I got them pretty much free. This is the garage sale I went to, and the guy's like, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. He's doing handfuls of shoes into the. I'm like, yes.
Don't you love yard sales like that? You're like, I'll take all of this.
Yeah. It was like the last 20 minutes, and he was just done. So it was like, everything's gonna go in the dumpster. Take this, take that. It was pretty fun.
That's awesome.
And then the books, they're going for $40.
Nice.
Wow. Is that a complete set?
Yes, it's all 7 of them. Yep. And I got them just when I was in Alabama on my vacation for $3.50 at the Big Fish or the Fish, whatever it was called.
Did you have it?
Yeah,
Did you have a banjo on your knee down there?
No
Alabama,
banjo.
you know.
Yeah.
Banjo on my knee.
Bad.
So
I prefer the 40-hour work trucking one.
That's Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama.
I got a message from you. It came in under like
the Jigsaw Jen. Oh,
no, where you have to accept it, so it doesn't show up until you go to that page. And that week, my daughters I was moving them and stuff, and afterwards, I was like, oh man, I can't believe I missed her. I felt really bad.
That's fine.
But next time for sure.
Did the one end up going to Cedar Point?
She did not. They
okay.
called her and did her interview and everything. And then when she was ready to go, they said they were full on housing.
Aw.
She was pretty upset, but she has a really, really good job here locally. So, if she would have went, she might have lost that job. So she's kind of like, it's okay, Okay. And she graduated college in December, so.
I was going to tell you, I saw online that Sandusky has a Goodwill outlet now. So I was going to tell you, if you did go there, you'd have to go check it out. I haven't been there yet.
I'll have to tell her next summer, I'll just go up there and do summer there.
All right.
That would be awesome.
Well,
yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks.
I will leave you guys alone. All right, bye.
Bye, Jen.
All right, anybody else, if you want to come on, we're open to you coming on. If you want to show some things or just come on and chat.
Come say hey.
Did anybody get that right?
Me.
Oh, well, there you go. Everybody that picked 213. Who else picked 213? Chuck did, and... Oh, well, there you go. Everybody.
Hey.
There you go. Hello.
Where am I? Okay. I was muting another one.
You don't know where you are. We sure don't know where you are.
Can't help you.
How are you?
Good.
She's got three things, so I'm going to make you solo.
Oh, don't make me.
Yeah.
I'm making you. Give me a hard time.
Look at the mess. It's
oh, girl, we don't care about your mess. We're resellers.
We're resellers. That's right. We're all hoarders.
Okay. This is I don't even know how this works. Buzz Lightyear?
Yep.
Oh, wait. He's 1994, I think. I can't get his wings now. See, but he's silver.
That's
and
pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty big, too. There you go. So, yeah, I think he makes noise. I don't know.
He's cool.
Wait a minute. I was looking up stuff. I'm like, I have to have 3 things. I have to know the prices. And this is a G-Shock.
Watch.
It's brand new.
Nice.
What was the third one? I mean, this. Hold on. All right. I'm not prepared. Anyway, so
Okay.
Ooh. So
Is it like a lithograph?
I think it's just a print.
Okay.
Like, what are those? Like a little, I don't know.
Does it have a
artist?
Yeah.
Peggy Abrams?
Okay. Let me think.
So
Swamp Pecker said the button on the front moves the wings. Hello, Jen. Welcome.
does that mean he's broke if he's not?
Jen can be anything she wants. She can be Jeff Bezos now if he's in space with a little more money. Or are you telling us it's broken?
No.
Oh.
There's got to be somewhere to get like batteries out of him. Okay, you can take me off the big screen now.
Okay. I'm going to go with Karen on this one. I think 1, 2, 3.
There's the chat.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to go with that too. Monkey see, monkey do.
You're buzzed now. Hi, Jen. It's really good to see you.
Yes, I think that's right. Okay, so I think the buzz goes for like $50.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. I just looked it up. Sorry, he's not listed. The watch I have listed for $54, but I think he goes for more. So it's kind of a tie from 1 and 2. And then I just thought this was cute, but they only go for like 10. So.
$10. Okay.
Yep.
So it was basically 2, 1, 3. And I got that wrong. Anyone get 2, 1, 3?
Silver Star. Yep.
Good job. You're the only one. We all of us got it wrong.
Well, thank you, Holly.
Holly,
I should have moved you to the left.
The bus is like 20, what is it, 27 years old?
What did you win? You won a congratulations from everybody in the chat. Everybody congratulate Silver Hair Stacker. And we'll subscribe to you if we haven't subscribed.
For sure.
Now, I do have these, but they're not listed. I'm just going to show you.
Yeah.
Holly, do you have a channel too?
I do.
Now I'm going to look.
Oh, those are cool.
So
Put her
they're
full screen, Bobby.
garbage can. What are they called? Hold on. There's a wacky packages.
Wacky packages.
I think they're stickers from.
I'm already subscribed. Now I'm going to unsubscribe and resubscribe.
Why? Does that mess with the algorithm?
No, I don't think so.
I haven't done anything in a while.
Lightyear.
Holly, how much are those worth?
They're worth a good penny, but I haven't listed them yet. I don't think they're Garbage Pail Kids. They're just wacky.
Yeah.
Wacky.
Let me see.
So there you have it.
Silver Hair Stacker, you did not win any coins, unfortunately. I'm not giving up my silver. He has a coin channel, and I'm already subscribed to both of you, so I didn't help you much there.
All right.
Well, here's one. 1979 Topps Wacky Packages. 66 cards. I think they went $31, but those are not in in the roll.
Lonnie and Part-Time Picker sold those last year on their channel sometime. So
But those are cool. Those are from the 70s. Nice.
Years.
That's right.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right.
See you tomorrow night.
Oh,
All right.
bye, Patrick. Have a great night.
We'll give you extra bonus points if you get rid of Chuck and put Marcy on.
No.
I'm kidding. He knows
But
it.
Marcy can come on too. We love seeing her.
Leave studio. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on, Holly.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. I'm going to run and let my only dog out. Be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Jen, are you back to doing a bunch of videos again? I'm just now getting back and even having time for YouTube at all. So I noticed that you haven't been posting much in Instagram. I have followed you there, and it's been like 5 or 6 days since you posted. Marcy is better than you. Well, that's true, Chuck. She's pretty awesome. You're damn lucky to have such a great girl. Don't you forget it either. What else we got in the chat? Now that's fantastic. Oh, said 1, 2, 3. I thought that's what it was too. All right. So has anyone sold anything really interesting this week? Any high dollar items? I'm not chopped liver. Yeah, I didn't say you were chopped liver. I'm just saying Marcy is, like Maine lobster tail. And you're, chuck steak. You get it? Chuck steak. Oh, Lord, don't mind me. This is why I can't do lives by myself, because I'm kind of an idiot. Yeah, so did anyone sell anything great? Want to hear? Oh, here we go. I sold a Barbie from 1966 on auction for $112. That is awesome. I just bought like 20 Barbies. They were all from the 60s. They're all naked. I got them for 50 cents a piece. But I don't think they're worth anything. I mean, they don't have any clothes or anything, so nothing special. Oh, there we go.
I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I was letting the dog out. Who let the dogs out? I love summer because of the cicadas out there making their sounds around the pond. Oh, I love that sound.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, who's chopped liver? Chuck is?
Chuck. No, he is Chuck Steak.
I hate liver, but I don't hate Chuck. I hate.
Jen says she's been on once a week, been on hiatus from social media, trying to enjoy the summer. Same girl. I have been on hiatus, just trying to figure out my eBay and get my house in order and try to build up my inventory and things. So, and I just honestly, and my kid's moving, my mom had surgery and then when she was sick. And so we've had a lot going on and finally getting to the point that I have time. So, hey, I asked them if they had good sales. So a couple people are saying. Danina said she sold an Annette Hempstead doll. I've never heard of that. But $130, nice.
I saw Marcy sold a Xbox game, Simpsons. I didn't know it was Chuck.
Well, they share an account, so. Sarah sold a Bulova Accutron Space View watch that did not work. $250. Girl, that's awesome.
Cameras.
Seriously, $1,000?
100.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
How many people know that commercial? The Big Fig Newton. Oh.
No.
I love Fig Newtons.
I love Fig Newtons too, but I don't even recall ever seeing a Fig Newton commercial. Like ever. Anyone else? You bought that watch for $1? That's amazing.
I sold a Daft Punk record the other day for $205. But I paid $11.25 for it.
Jen says she's trying hard to list all my current stuff so I can binge on new items for the fourth quarter. That's a great idea. Oh, your Barbie was naked too? I'm going to have to look mine up and see. I just don't think mine are worth a lot, but it wasn't like special or, the brunette hair or anything like that. So
X-rated Simpsons, DVDs of porn, naked Barbie dolls, and Chuck sells naked Simpson video games for $100. What's going on this channel?
I don't know.
And I'm
Tanya
doing
sold some stuff. A rabbit cookie jar from the 50s for $84. Wow. Noni's biscotti jar for $70. Those are awesome. You know what? I bought a bunch of little collectible things. Did you sell them?
Showing Jen, because Jen wasn't in here when I did Pokemon. I got a bunch of Pokemon cards. I hate messing with them.
Oh, but what I was saying is I bought a bunch of collectibles, and I've sold a ton of them, but I think I've had 3 that have been broken in shipment. And I wrap the crap out of these things, and they still are breaking. I just can't win. So,
Lucite purse.
Let's see. Gotta get out of here with your goal setting.
Inherited 100 of them. Wow. You can go to Maui. Oh, I wouldn't go there right now. It wasn't. This is the first time I said that I didn't feel welcome there. All right. Eddie's asking why we're not live. So I'm telling him, yes, we are.
We've been live for a bit now.
I know.
Oh, you inherited $100?
Yes.
Wow. We found, my friend Diana found, what do you call it? What's that one doll? Oh, the Madame Alexander, a bride doll. She found it, but it was destroyed. I mean, just the dress was like so dingy and nasty. It smelled terrible. She bought it anyways. I'm curious to see if she's going to get it restored or whatever, because they are worth a ton if it's in good shape.
Hey, Van.
Hey, Van. Good to see ya.
Hey, Jen, I'll have you know I've lost like 40 pounds, so I'm getting to where I ain't going to be able to be Santa other than the gray beard. Yeah, Maui was just overwhelmed with people. The lines were long. The restaurant waits were long. Rental cars were hard to get. And it's just, and then you got 9 people in a condo all wanting to do different things. It was just, and then the time difference is crazy too. So
I think going on a vacation with 9 people would be stressful.
It can be. I mean, I still enjoy Maui. My favorite part is sitting on the lanai in the morning, because I was still on my time zone 5 hours earlier. I was going to bed at 8 o'clock at night and getting up at 4 in the morning, and I'd sit out on the lanai drinking coffee and just watch the waves. And at night, the trade winds were just awesome. And that was that was really a big part of the fun and it's always seeing everybody's faces that haven't been before. So $500. Wow. Oh, Van, I'm hoping she gets better. I know I've got an elderly mother myself.
Well, I'm glad she's out of the hospital, because I think, you could catch so many things being in the hospital that it's a lot of times so much better to be at home healing than to be in there, for sure. But we'll be thinking about you, Van.
Well, Sarah, that was a good thing you sold it for non-working.
But Sarah, I'm the exact same way as you. I will agonize over, whether to fix something, or if I, need to clean it a little bit more, do more to it. And then I end up sitting on it and do nothing. Right. Literally nothing on it. And then it's just dead inventory. So that's good you actually decided to list it. You went on a 7-day cruise with 11 family members. Kind of fun. I think if you go on a vacation with family members and you can all kind of like come together to do what you want to do, but then you can go out and do things on your own, that makes it a lot better than if all of you are trying to do everything together. That's, to me, would get overwhelming. because you're never gonna, no one's ever gonna agree on everything.
Right.
On a vacation, people are gonna want to do different things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's an age difference between the grandkids and us older adults, so they wanted to do things we didn't want to do, and vice versa. And so we had 2 vehicles, so we, if you want to go do something, one day my son-in-law and Karen's son wanted to go play frisbee golf, so they went and played frisbee golf.
Oh yeah, see, that's cool.
You do what you want, and then me and her went yard selling while we were there and hit the Goodwill. So they didn't want to do that, so that was fine with us. So that's the good thing is you get when you have multiple vehicles and you're not.
Yeah.
On a cruise ship, you're kind of stuck on the same cruise ship, but there's a lot to do on a cruise ship.
But you have so many activities, literally you can barely not see each other if you wanted to.
The cruises have changed a lot because when I was on my cruise, there was 5,000 other guys, and it was called an aircraft carrier, and we just didn't have that much fun.
Probably not a lot of fun.
There definitely wasn't no casino.
Marcy, you need to get on that dead inventory. Hey, I have a whole garage full still of dead inventory, but it's really nice because I had stuff everywhere. I had mountain of stuff in my bedroom because I didn't have my office at the time. And it's so calming now to go into my living room and into my bedroom and there not be eBay inventory and things because we've kind of gotten, all of this done. And now we have a room where we pull stuff in to take pictures of and everything, like what we're working on at that time. So it makes it easier, but we still got a ton of inventory. But all the stuff that Van sent me, we listed all that immediately. And I already sold a couple items on the show on a video this week.
Van, you don't have to do that, but there's my address. I'm not afraid to show it.
I would like to send your way. Do you have a mailing address? Oh, Van, you are so sweet. Van is a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I hope your mother gets better soon. I know my mom has her issues too. I took her dog. She called me today. Says, "Would you please take Skippy to the groomer, get him all cleaned up and purdied up?" And I got to the place where I took him, and the lady lives in a mobile home park. I opened the door to put the leash on him. He jumps out and takes off, and here I am chasing him around these trailers. And I'm starting to get mad, and I'm like, "You better come back to me, because my mom's going to be heartbroken if I can't get you back, and she's going to die if you get hit by a car while I'm chasing you."
Oh, my gosh.
Finally, I just got down and sweet-talked him, and he came close enough that I could get him, and then I was like, "You ain't getting off this leash now."
Oh, my gosh.
He took off on me, and here I am running around a trailer park.
One time we were house sitting for a Great Dane. It was my daughter's math teacher. And they didn't know anyone in town because it was his first year teaching here. And we kind of liked him and his family. And he said, "We're going on vacation. Could you watch the dog?" And we're like, "Okay." Well, somehow we got suckered into that. But he said, "He never runs. Don't worry about it." Okay. So we take this giant dog. The first time we open the door, that dog runs out the door, starts running. Yeah, you see 4 people trying to chase a Great Dane.
Well, he's a little old terrier of some kind, like a Scottish terrier or something, and he's not that fast. But I'm like, "I'm not chasing you." But I finally cut around one of the trailers. I saw him going behind it, and I went around the front and cut him off at the pass. I'm like, "Please don't turn around and run the other way." And I was afraid because there was a FedEx truck in there, and he was coming down the road, and he was behind a vehicle, and I thought he was going to run right out in front of him. And I was like, I can't go tell my mother her companion just got run over because
oh my gosh,
on him.
That would be awful.
I'd have been burying her tomorrow, so I've been like,
okay. So Tanya, what's going on with your mom? I
there
just saw
is.
you just got her out of the hospital. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Eddie found it.
Yeah, why haven't you been here the last 2 hours, Eddie?
Well, he messaged me last week when we didn't go live on your channel and said, as a matter of fact, he wasn't the only one. A couple people messaged me and said, "Where y'all at?"
I was so sick.
I said, "Angie's robbing a bank or something." I don't know.
No, I did not feel good at all. A beagle and a basset hound? Oh. So
and
cute.
Chuck. You left out Chuck, Marcy. I know you chase him around.
I said he was Chuck Steak, and he didn't even respond. He was like, "I hate that, Angie."
Well, I hate
I
liver.
hope he doesn't.
I heard y'all talking about liver when I was in the other room. I was like, oh, I hate
No, he
liver.
says I'm not chopped liver. I said, no, she is lobster and you are chuck steak. And he was like, I'm out of here. But out to eat with my son. It's his birthday. Oh, where'd you go?
You didn't ask JT to sing.
Oh.
It's been good lately, Danny. The last few days, finally got the algorithm coming back. So we'll see.
I had a really good sale or week last week. But Danny, how are you doing it? Your back has been out for days. Oh, your chuck roast and the kids are I missed it. Dang. Having very bad digestive and GERD issues. Doctor said that if she didn't call in, she would have died within 3 days. It was her heart acting up. Aw.
Wow. JT. I will if I get invited to the town you live in to go yard selling.
Oh, just have JT sing it. Go for it.
And if I get there and when you see me, because I don't know what you look like, but you know what I look like, then you better say hi to me. Last week, Japanese. I texted you last week.
You texted me Japanese last week.
I'm going back on.
I don't know what you texted me on Instagram, and honestly, I have literally not caught up there. I will this week, I promise, with everyone. Danny's doing what he can. Yeah. Dude, you cannot catch a break. I swear. Life is just like, how can we mess with Danny this month? Oh, we're going to break his tailbone, and then we're going to like give him COVID. Then we're going to like have his building sold out from under him, so he has to move. And and then we're going to like get his back out.
I don't know texting Japanese, but I know turning Japanese. I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, never mind.
That's where you went to eat.
Yeah.
Did you? I love to get the teriyaki chicken. That's what I eat when I go to Japanese steakhouse or anywhere like that. Texting Japanese.
Texting Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Where is
80s music?
JT,
I don't know where is JT. JT's.
Chuck said that's a naughty song. Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I remember in the 80s, it wasn't one of my favorites. It's kind of like Devo and some of that stuff that was around. I had a buddy that was into that stuff when I was in the Navy, but he was like a punk rocker, and then he became a Navy SEAL. Go figure, right? There he is.
With the Maui shirt.
He's still got his Hawaii shirt on. He's not happy right now, so that's why he ain't talking. He got hit on me while we were there, and he didn't make many appearances. So,
Aw,
he got to go to Maui. He did go to Maui,
right?
So, I mean, I guess
I'm sure he would have loved to be at the luau, though.
Blood pressure,
Silverhead Stacker.
circulation, old age, bad knees, baldness, overweightness, headaches. Oh my goodness!
I love that. Perfect health otherwise.
Well, now I'm going to look up the lyrics. I mean, hibachi steak.
Ooh, that sounds delicious, Eddie. That's like one of my favorite things to get.
This dog's losing her teeth and stuff. She wouldn't be able to do much to JT. Major Devo fan. Okay. All right. Devo. Yeah, they wore those beautiful hats. Probably like Flock of Seagulls, too. They're only.
Bobby, my mom was talking about JT randomly. I think it was today. She was like, "Yeah, if they ever come to Florida, to do a vacation down here," she says, "I'm gonna get and like if she's watching Eileen or something, she'll be like, 'Hi, JT, I'm Eileen.'" You're crazy. She just loves JT.
Whip it good. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay.
She said, "I will kill you." She just yelled it from her room. My mother
first of
loves
all,
me so much.
we went to Disney World with all the grandkids a couple of years, 2 or 3 years ago in the summer, and that'll never happen again. If I'm coming like I did in boot camp. I went to boot camp in Orlando. I'll be going in December if I go.
To where?
To Orlando. That humidity
yeah.
killed me.
I mean, not that like you were coming down here. We were just talking about, JT going to the beach. Because obviously we have nothing else to talk about, We're like talking. We were talking about going on a dolphin tour and stuff with JT. We have no life.
Van said he likes your the thing he sent you.
Nice, right there. And we were talking about that earlier. I showed everybody. It's hanging right there on the wall for everyone to see. Perfect spot for it. I love it. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I went to boot there, but I went at Christmas time, and it got to 14 degrees one morning. We're out on the tarmac waiting to go to chow at like 5:30 in the morning, and it was 14 degrees, and we didn't have jackets.
Ooh.
Yeah, but typically though it's not bad, except in the summer.
Holly, I didn't know you were in Florida. It's hot here. I'm in Pensacola. Oof, miserable hot.
Yeah, and I guess Tampa's having a big problem with the green algae or whatever. What is it? It's killing all the fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, y'all can keep that Central Florida stuff.
Lady Lake. Gino is moving up to that area. He's moving into what's it called? The village? The villages?
Is he going to be in the Village People?
No, I hope so. I seriously hope so.
There you go.
Toxic dumped from
It was on the national news yesterday when I was
watching. That's interesting. I don't watch the news hardly at all. I'll read some news on the internet. The villages, yeah. Where their swingers are.
Oh, what? Well, Gino, now, hey, Chuck.
Now it makes a lot of sense why Gino is moving there.
Hey, Chuck, make sure you give Gino a hard time next time he comes into your chat. He's apparently moving to a swinger village.
I did not hear that.
Maybe he is going into the Village People.
Senior citizen swingers. And I don't mean to call everybody old because this one right here got AARP letters in the mail starting last month.
Hey, I got a discount at the haircut place today, so I made a point to say I'm over 55.
Oh, you live outside the villages, so you're not a part of that.
Sure you do, Holly. Sure you do.
Let's see if I sold anything worth noting.
I don't think I've had any cha-ching since we've been on.
Me and Gino might go live on Friday. We might have an interesting topic. I can't wait to see that.
Hey, write that down. Write that down. Take a little look. Yep. So, rooting for Relics. And Sarah, is it true that your town's having a citywide sale? Because it didn't post it anywhere. I better not drive down there for nothing. I haven't been down there in a long time. I'm going to pull it up, though, on the yard sale app. Buyers. They had a bunch of rain there a couple of days ago, or yesterday. Storms. Let's see, that's Tupelo. That's not it.
It's raining right now here. It's been raining practically nonstop for a month.
There's none on the yard sale app. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be there. If y'all spot me now, y'all make sure you say something to me. And I don't mean like sicking a pit bull on me or anything.
It's the Cap Guy. He's a reseller.
I think I tell too many people already. I see on social media a lot of people don't like people doing that. I'm like, after I buy it, I don't care. Tell them I'm a reseller.
I was at a yard sale like last weekend, I think it was, and the people obviously didn't look like a reseller or something because the homeowner was there talking and like with their friend and like complaining about resellers and how everybody that's there has been a reseller and she's just disgusted by it. And I was like, and I'm just gonna put my head down and keep looking.
So Sarah, is that Friday and Saturday? I'm assuming it is. Friday and Saturday. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I just asked that question. Okay.
There's a documentary about the villages and swingers.
Is that on Netflix?
Are you seriously like?
I gotta check that out.
Older swingers, or it's just
Maybe
the
I'll
community in general?
Maybe I'll see Gino in the video. Can you just see Gino?
Gino is used to being on TV from his time when he was on the Storage Wars.
Yep.
He might be moving the village.
But can't you see him? He's pushing a shopping cart now in the village, and he's got different women in the shopping cart, and he's showing us on video and then telling them they need to subscribe so they can get the air conditioning and sit in the front seat. Gino, it's too bad you're not on here to enjoy all this talk about you.
I know.
He'll have to watch the replay.
I know, but he has to know that we love him and we're just teasing because we love him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Hey, he gives me a hard time about caps every time I'm in a chat that he's in.
I know, but that's why we love him.
They
all drive golf carts.
They all drive.
I knew Gino was a player, right?
Oh, that sounds like Phoenix. When I lived in Phoenix, there are places in Phoenix where all the retirees have golf carts and drive them on the street everywhere. It was amazing to come from Texas and go there and like, they can drive their golf carts on the street here? In Texas, those pickup trucks run all over them.
When we lived in Panama City Beach, everybody there rode their golf carts everywhere too. And you would see them lined up at the beach. People would just drive them to the beach and go over.
Well, where's that documentary? Is it on Netflix or something? Oh, I just sold something.
Ooh, what'd you sell?
One of those video games I listed. $60 by $59.
Nice. The folks we know said it was Friday and Saturday.
We know said it was Friday, Saturday. I don't see it on an Ada City map, but the folks told us 3 other folks doing it too. So the whole town's doing it. Yes, Heidi. Yes. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch of money off those games once they go. I'm almost not going to. I'm not. Oh, it's going to Canada too. I'm almost thinking I'm not going to sell the Donkey Kong ones because I like those ones. But I got so many dang video games. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's the problem is I don't play a ton of games, but I want to keep some of them. Miss Heidi out in California. Is it hot? I remember it never got hot in San Diego. It was always like 75 to 80. Is it? I know they're having a big heat thing out there. Heidi, is it hot in actually San Diego or is it just up in LA and north? I'm just curious because that was probably the best climate of any place I've ever been in my life. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay.
Do you even play video games, Bobby?
I actually, when I was testing them today, I was playing the Donkey Kong ones, and I play like a little bit, but I'm not good at them by any means.
Yeah.
I used to get so frustrated playing Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man in the clubs back in the 80s with Madonna in the background when she first came out. 78 and sunny and no humidity. That's the perfect place to live right there. I almost became a police officer in San Diego. I collect GameCube only because they're going up in value. But to be honest, no, I don't. I have every system except Dreamcast, but I don't play much, but my grandkids, when they come over, they sometimes play, especially Lawson. He likes to play my PS5. Yeah, I have every console there is except for a couple, but I don't play them, but I have to test them, you know.
My daughter is looking for a PS5 and she can't find one anywhere.
Yep, I almost did it. Yeah, some PC games are valuable, but most are not. But there are some that have some value.
Bobby was almost the cop guy.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a police officer, but either I didn't have a degree where I lived, or I was way down on the waiting list waiting to get in. And finally, when I got into management with trucking, I made more money than they do anyway, and I sure had I had stress, but not that kind of stress. Yeah, I'm not good at video games, Marcy, to be honest with you. I'm horrible, and I don't have the patience. Pac-Man, you're like trying to get away and get to the next, go out and come back in, and they're catching you, and I just ain't good at it. But I just haven't played enough. I mean, somebody recently posted on social media and said, "What was the first video game you played?" I said, there were no video games. There wasn't even there was only 3 channels on TV when I was a teenager. PBS didn't even come around to the 70s. FM radio didn't come around to the 70s. And so we listened to AM radio and had a 3-channel black and white with aluminum foil on the antenna. And we had a phone with a cord, you know. And so video games, the first one I remember was Pong in the Pizza Hut. You know, it was like,
oh yeah, yep.
Bloop, bloop, table tennis, you know, Pong, bloop, bloop. But Pac-Man used to frustrate. It was the most frustrating game I think I ever played.
I'm like Heidi. I have only PC games.
Oh, I don't have Hulu. Okay.
But my kids had all the Nintendo things. So they are like amazing at like Mario Kart and all the, every Mario kind of thing. So they'd be like, Mom, come play with us. And, I couldn't get my car to go on a straight line, let alone all the little loops and jumps and everything. And they would lap me and just crack up, So I've developed a hate for it.
And running from dinosaurs, Chuck. Yeah, you're right. We invented the wheel made out of stone.
Some kind of heaven.
It's on Hulu, though. I don't have Hulu.
I have Hulu.
I have Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Let me look this
I
up.
am going to watch Big Brother when we get off here because I got to see if he got saved himself. Skeet shooting and Pong. I think software to use if I ever had to make better videos. I've been using. I use, what is mine? Mine's cheap. I use Video Shop, and it's easy, and I do it on my phone. I don't do it on a computer. So you might check that out. It's not very expensive either.
Over 20,000 70 and 80 something singles go clubbing every night.
They're what now? What age?
70s and 80s.
Oh my God. Can you imagine 80s, 70s and 80s swingers? Hey, tuck that thing back in. It's dropped down below your knees again, Martha.
They do belly dancing. They have a marching band, a water ballet. Well, then. And that's where Gino's going.
I could go. I'm glad Tommy Bernard's not in here. This thing would go south in a hurry.
I know, right?
Unless he's working in the background. See you, Sarah. Get some good stuff out there. I'll swing by and pick up a bunch of video games. Y'all, some of your good stuff cheap.
Heidi, I highly recommend Filmora. And I think I bought 9, but it automatically, once you buy it, you get free upgrades. So I have now Filmora 10, and it's really super, super user-friendly for a beginner. But as you get more advanced, there are tons of features that make it like just as good as like some of the super advanced ones without being super hard. So that's what I would recommend.
Don't look, Ethel. It was too late.
It was too late. Oh my gosh. What's that from? I know that, but I can't.
The Streak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I actually did that in the 70s too. That was another thing we did because we didn't have video games. Oh, yep.
Amina, have a great night.
Hey, Kathy. How's real estate in Tennessee? Because it's huge in here right now. Karen's busy on a one-arm paper hanger.
It's Cindy.
I mean, Cindy, what did I say?
You said Kathy.
Oh.
But we still love you, Cindy.
Yeah, we still love you, Cindy. In Tennessee.
Yeah, Filmora I use on my PC. I think there's a Mac edition, but they're really, really good. And I don't know if you need it right now, but if you can wait till Black Friday, the Black Friday deal is usually amazing. Like you can get it for like half price. And it's a one-time license instead of a lot of them have yearly licenses. I think I paid $69 for mine, but I think you can get for half price on Black Friday. We are all swamped. Hey, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking the other day about it when the market's going to reverse. We're going to be a Myers market, but I don't know.
Karen's probably going crazy with all, she owns her own real estate company, right?
She's a broker, yes.
How many agents does she have?
2.
Nice.
My daughter and another lady, but that lady's just doing family. And my daughter hadn't had much here lately in a while. And she's got a couple things working, but I don't know if they're going to pan out. I know her mother's moving here when they sell their house in New Mexico, and she'll get that one. But Karen's been doing it for over 30 years, so she's got a really big client base, and she's good at what she does because she really, their motto is we go the extra mile, and Karen goes above and beyond. I mean, and that's her business. So
yeah,
she does what she does, but she goes day or night, weekends, it doesn't matter. That's what you got to do in real estate. But right now it's definitely a seller's market, and my house is worth a lot more than I would ever think it would be worth because of the market right now. But we all think by the end of the year, maybe early 2022, it's going to reverse. So
Cindy has 10 agents. Wow.
I think Karen at one time had like 25 to 30 and a floral shop too.
Wow.
Yeah, but she doesn't do that now. But she said the same thing. It's like raising kids.
Yeah.
I was a terminal manager, so I understand about that part.
Yeah. With real estate, though, you kind of almost right now have to be a listing agent because you could show somebody 100 properties. They can put 10, 20 offers and never get a house. So that's a whole lot of time you're spending making no money at all.
Oh, and that's the frustration. I mean, we talk about it, and it's like she's got one little girl that's been trying to buy a house, and she's probably put in offers above asking, probably 8 or 9, 10 houses, and never got one of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's had the better deal, but they went with something else because it was cash or no contingencies or whatever. And it's frustrating because she really wants to see some of these young parents and single parents get homes, and other people are just buying them up and going way above and even going above to where they don't appraise and they're paying the difference.
Oh my gosh. Well, and you hate to tell somebody, a young family or whatever, who they're putting everything into it, hey, don't ask for a home inspection. I mean, I know a lot of people are doing that to get the house, the no contingencies at all, but it would be hard to recommend that to someone young trying to get their first home.
I always give her a hard time because I love watching Millionaire Listings.
Oh, and I love that show too.
I say, how come your commissions aren't like those? Because those are huge commissions. Well, the houses aren't that. They're not San Diego or LA or New York or Hawaii. Hawaii people are buying houses sight unseen. Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Amber, there's Amber right there. Hi, Amber.
Hey! I was like, I didn't see it in this, and it just came up. Good to see you, Amber. It was Amber, actually, that I got all of the Viewmaster stuff from.
Oh, really?
Yep. I bought it from
one that made the comment about not finding video games and consoles, and I said you got to get out of dark 30 and be the first one there. And even I miss a bunch because there's people that beat me to other ones. You're not going to beat everybody at every sale, but
right, yeah.
If you get out early enough, you should be able to get some stuff because they can't beat you to every place either. Oh, yeah.
Moving from out of state, paying cash, and buying from a video tour. Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know how much real estate is in Tennessee. Oklahoma is not as expensive probably to live as other places, but it's, what is it, $1.30 a foot, Karen, or something, or is what it's going, a lot of houses are going for now.
Karen, that's crazy.
I mean, I have a 1,498 square foot house I bought 9 years ago for $109, and it's worth a couple of hundred now. And I've lived here 9 years. And I know that's not a lot of money to some of you that live in places where real estate's higher, but our cost of living here isn't that high.
We do Zoom videos all the time now. Yeah, because at least in my neighborhood, if a house goes for sale at 9 in the morning, by 1 o'clock, it has like 10 offers. It's like crazy.
Okay. 130 to 150 a square foot. Okay.
Yeah, I just figured mine out. My house is like 147 a square foot, what it's valued at now. And it was not anywhere near that when I bought it. It's worth $500,000 when you tell them JT lived in it.
You're probably right about that. I probably should sell JT. Maybe you think I can get some money? Danny sold that autograph reseller shirt. Maybe I should autograph JT and sell him.
Okay, don't autograph them. How much? Start debating at $5.
Well, I'm going to put the autograph in a special place, so maybe that'll get some more money. It'll be in the form of a tattoo on the back side of it.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. That way,
yeah, crazy.
A regular house, $135 to $150 per square foot, but lakefront.
Yeah. Oh, Nanette would like to bid on JT $5.
Oh no, I'm not. I paid more than that for him. Come on now, this ain't a yard sale.
It's a starting bid.
This ain't a yard sale.
$600 to $700 a square foot. Wow, Cindy. Well, we used to, like a couple years ago, you could buy properties here in Pensacola Beach for like $250,000. Not the greatest place, but like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, you can't even touch anything if it's not $500,000. And those are the crappy places.
I saw a TikTok yesterday of a lady that's on is not wanting people that aren't Hawaiian there right now. And she was saying that her family bought one for $35,000. Her grandmother bought the house for, I forgot how many years ago, like 30 years ago, for $35,000. Now that house is worth $1.8 million. But the median income in Hawaii went from $27,000 during that time to $35,000 now. So they're pricing even the locals out if they don't have big money jobs.
Well, they live, at least when I was there years and years ago, they lived ohana, basically where like the cousins, the aunts and uncles, brothers, sisters, grandparents, all live under one roof so that they can afford it.
He's going up while we're talking. By the way, Cindy, Karen loves doing referrals. So yeah, definitely communicate with each other, make some money there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you are networking.
Yep. Wow. $25.
That's right.
That's what I paid for him. We're getting there.
Amber, when are you having another auction?
I would say y'all get up around 250, 300. We'll probably be talking.
850,000 for 1,100 square feet. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Mom,
California.
stop outbidding me.
California.
Ooh, and a steak dinner.
I'd rather have cheese curds. I can get steak here. They ain't got no steak in Wisconsin. They got corn and stuff. Oh, y'all got cows. That's right. Dairy cows.
Oh, Chuck's out.
And Rogers, because he's playing another year. Yeah, I was down on Front Street in Maui, and I videoed, and I was like, oh, there's a Green Bay banner down on Front Street in Lahaina. I'm like, oh my God, they even got them people here. Green Bay fans. You just can't escape them unless you're in prison. Well, no, they're probably there too. We go corner to feed the cattle. Okay, there you go. I got you. 50 and lobster. I'm not a big lobster guy.
Damn.
I'd rather have shrimp.
Should have said shrimp.
Deer, Marcy, deer. I didn't catch your email address. I'm not seeing it in the chat. It's there, Karen. Let me highlight it.
It's a Cindy at Homes in the Smokies TN for Tennessee.com.
Yeah, it wasn't that far back.
Yeah, it's right here. I will post it right here for you, Karen. There you go.
Posted hers. So Tommy lives in Delaware, so his house is probably worth at least $2 million, right?
That area is expensive.
Yeah.
All of New England is super, super high.
What is it? Only about 5 miles large.
Marcy, you're killing me.
The Bucks already won. I can't go till next year. And I was rooting for Phoenix because I used to live there. Nothing against the Bucks. I don't even know any players on the Bucks. No, New Jersey people.
Really? I would expect
that
to be like super expensive.
$400K for a monster house near the beach?
Hmm.
Of course, it's the Atlantic Ocean. It's not that pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely not the Gulf.
I don't know. Where you live, the Gulf's pretty, but like in Texas, it ain't that pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful here.
Yeah, I know. Y'all got Destin and all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Maui has beautiful water, but the cost of living is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of YouTube videos that say if you want to live there, you need to have at least 6 months of like double what you would make in 6 months to live there. There you go. You just got an email. Y'all gonna get some referral money. I should be getting a finder's fee on this, Cindy and Karen.
My old boss, because I did accounting and property management for 7 years, my old boss is like, Angie, you should come back to work, but be your own boss, do eBay and do the residential real estate, and you can get, hire agents, have them work for you and everything. He's like, oh, and then you don't have to be in the office all the time. Like, are you crazy? Real estate is like, you have to be available like 24 hours a day. This is why you have no business, dude.
Oh.
You do all commercial. He just thinks you just hang out at home.
That was the other thing. Because we're on a time difference and we're in Maui, the phone was dinging like at 4 a.m.
Oh, Karen.
3 a.m., 4 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God. And I know what it was. There's people back here dinging about real estate. And I was like, oh my God. And then
that's not a bad problem to have, though.
I know. I always say work's important. I don't care. You're making money.
Yeah.
But when my grandson called me one morning and he goes, hey, Papa, what are you doing? I said, I'm sleeping. It's 3 o'clock here in the morning.
That's cute.
And that meant that it was like 8 in the morning here. I was like, yeah, okay.
He was like, I was thinking about you. Aw. But I'm just like, this man has been in commercial real estate, which is definitely more 9 to 5. And he does a lot of them are his family properties. So it's a little bit different, but I'm like, obviously this is why you've never done residential real estate. Cause residential agents are like the hardest working people I know.
My biggest issue, I think I could sell real estate. My problem is all the inspections and the issues and that kind of stuff, and then just the nitpicky, I want this, I want that. And that would be the thing right there. Yeah, it would be. And Karen's watching a 1-year-old granddaughter at the same time, and she's going with her on a lot of this stuff. And
oh my gosh,
during the week, so she's not only juggling real estate, she's juggling a granddaughter.
I sold real estate like 2005 through 2007 in Panama City Beach. But I literally wouldn't leave my kids' sports because somebody would call. I'd have to I'd want to volunteer at the school for like an hour, had to leave that or couldn't show. And I had somebody who wanted at a birthday party, so I had to leave my own kid's birthday party to like go show a house. And it just, I'm like, man, I just can't invest that kind of time.
Right.
It's a lot of work, but if you're good at it, some people are so good at it and they can make, $1 million listings, those kind of people, that kind of money.
Being responsive is a big part of it, and she's very responsive. So
for sure. So when you get in your car, roll the windows and say everything you want to say, get it out of your system. I'm sure. And then, but to manage all the people, like this person stole my list, I was talking to them. Oh, how do you deal with all that? I just don't have it in me to even start that in the middle of this crazy, on top of it being like the craziest time right now to be in real estate. So
yeah, it's a good thing right now, as far as being able to sell it for good money and make bigger commissions.
Yeah,
it's definitely a seller's market, that's for sure.
Here in Pensacola, it seems like other areas that I've lived, people have been like Karen, and I'm sure like Cindy, professional realtors. Here it's a lot of moms who are bored and do it, to have a place to go hang out and have coffee and things like that. So it's a little frustrating because you just never know who what you're going to get. When it's a crapshoot, some of them have they say they're a realtor, but that just means that they do it for fun on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It'll definitely be a monumental year. That's awesome, Karen. Congratulations. Yep. I'm sure you're ready to pull your hair out someday. So,
and those are big right now too, Chuck. Cars, if you got a used car, get rid of it. That thing's worth some money right now.
I did Carvana just to see. Somebody was saying on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook, they said, Carvana tried to give me $200 for my car. And I was like, Well, I owe my car outright. It's 2019 Ford Edge. So I looked on there. I paid $19,000 for it a year and a half ago. And when I did the thing with 19,000 miles on it, it said $23,500. Mm-hmm. I showed my mom. I'm like, that's more than we paid a year and a half ago.
I got a 2011 Infiniti G37. I need probably to look it up.
Seriously. I'm like, how much are they going to sell it for if they're willing to give me $23,000? It's like crazy.
I got an old pickup too, a Nissan, but I'm like, I kind of need that to get around. And I garage selling an Infiniti G37. That makes it hard. There ain't a lot of room. Especially when I went to Duncan, I picked up blow modes at my second yard sale, and I put them in the back seat, and that was all I could do to get them in the back seat. I'm like, you should have brought your truck, but it was raining, so I couldn't.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't actually intending on selling my car. I just had heard so many people say that they had, gone on there and they were giving them such great money. I thought, I wonder what they would give me. I could not believe $23,500. It's insane.
Does that mean I need to trade in my Hot Wheels, Chuck? Because they're collectible. I don't think a dealership's buying them, though.
Chuck, I think you would, and I mean this in the best possible way, you would be a terrible car salesman because you're too, honest and nice. I just feel like every car salesman I see is, just shady.
Oh, I think your sense of humor would be awesome with
that's true, but I mean, it's like the tactics that, unless you're in a really good company, a lot of the tactics are just so underhanded.
I think Karen would agree 100% with that, Cindy, because she's built relationships where family that she sold the grandparents and the parents' homes, now their kids are calling her because it's like nobody is getting this business but her because she took care of us. So every time one of them changes or upgrades or downgrades or whatever they do or passes away, unfortunately, she gets a call. So she's built.
Yeah.
It's all about that. And like I said, one thing I'll say about Karen is she just goes above and beyond and tries to give them the best options to get in the house to make it. There's very little pre-owned inventory out there for. Yeah, that's true.
Hasn't she had this business for like 30 years or something?
Yeah.
That's telling right there, because there's been some major ups and downs in real estate. And if she's able to be successful through all of that, she is really good. Yeah,
Chuck, for me, the boredom and that right there, telling lies, would be hard for me too, as well. The long hours of being in a car.
Chuck, that's exactly what I meant. I just can't see you just doing that.
Yeah.
Very good at selling furniture, though. Huh.
And Pyrex and Tupperware.
Pyrex. Okay.
When I hear Pyrex and Tupperware now, I think of Chuck immediately.
Why?
He sells a lot of it.
They do. Yeah.
I said Chuck. I didn't say Marcy. Marcy sells Tic Tac gum really well. And Xbox games.
And here, I got some of that Tic Tac gum, and I ate it. And I thought it was gross. I threw away half the package. I didn't realize it was like collectible.
So, well, they discontinued it. Tommy, since you don't ever talk about your sales, what is your main top 2 or 3 items that you resell? I'm just curious. You seem to know a lot about stuff, but I never hear you talk about your sales because you don't put out videos about it.
That is true.
I'm just curious what his top sellers are or what he looks for the most.
And do you do a lot of Amazon? Because you know a lot about getting ungated in Amazon. And I'm just wondering if that's a big part of your business.
Most of the people have been in prison, like Tommy, that they know how to get out of the gates. Oh.
Whatever.
He was a UPS. That's like being in prison.
Well, okay. I'll give you that. Shoes, electronics, video games, and clothes.
Their new CEO is cutting and cutting people. People with a lot of years.
Really?
Shoes, electronics, video games, and clothes. Okay. Bad things I haven't listed. One thing. Yeah, and that'll hurt your sales for sure. But if you're busy with real estate, you don't need it. Karen resells too, but she found a couple weeks ago. Karen, put the name of the plates that you found. She found a dish set at a yard sale I was at, and I bought Cross Canadian Ragweed T-shirts and that No Doubt T-shirt that I just sold yesterday for. I think I sold it for $20-something. She bought this dish set for $15, and it's got watchers all over it. It's probably close to $1,000 worth of dishes. But put the name brand in, Karen. She just sold some Sunburst that we got out of an estate sale.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mess with dishes. I wouldn't want to ship them, but she's done pretty good. She even shipped them to China. China to China. How about that?
That's kind of cool. Local resellers come pick through our free stuff. But Amber, people will take stuff just because it's free, even if, they have no idea what it is or what to do with it.
I'm feeling better too, Marcy.
Thank you, Marcy. It was really good to see you.
You saw Marcy? Where's Marcy at?
Hush.
Let's see. I guess since I didn't get a response, I will look it up myself because I got saved sellers. Did any of y'all follow other sailors? Sellers, not sailors. Yeah, let's follow some sailors. I did that for.
Where did you get the tools?
Oh, there it is.
Like yard sales?
I bought a bunch of Craftsman the other day, and I just sold 2 of them because that's the only 2 I've listed. Mikasa, Sarastone, Tivoli.
Wow, Karen, that's cool.
And they're worth a lot of money. She paid $15 for the whole bunch.
Wow.
And they had some Francoma, but she didn't want the glasses. She just wanted the dishes, and they wouldn't sell them separate.
Now, is it like a whole set she's selling on eBay?
She's splitting it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
What's 3082? Is that the amount of money it's worth, Karen? I don't know what.
I hope so. 3,000.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that much, but it's a lot. I mean, they're, like that Sunburst. I mean, the butter dish alone sells for like $100, $80. It's like crazy. Okay, 5 to 6.
Nice.
Okay, but all $15.
That's amazing.
I just don't want to ship that kind of stuff. I have a hard enough time with Linux nativity set stuff, but.
Oh, it's the style number.
Oh, okay. So yeah, look up that brand and you'll see it. She's got them listed. So,
That's pretty cool.
Yep, and these people I think cleaned out houses. When people moved.
Oh, there's a lot of money in that, but I would think that would be a lot of work.
I mean, the Cross Canadian Ragweed shirts. I got 4 of them, I think, for $1 a piece, and I just sold one yesterday for $39. So they're all about $35 range, and they're not an old band, but it's desirable.
That's pretty cool.
Or local auction houses. Okay,
so
he's like Chuck. He goes to auction houses.
That's awesome. We don't have any auction houses around here. I wish we did.
Well, maybe since you have her email, Karen, you can tell her how you do that.
Mike, you got a free mixer? That's awesome.
Was it a Sun? What's that one that's
KitchenAid?
Yeah, KitchenAid. I've got one that I bought at a yard sale for $30. It's sitting on my counter, and I haven't even sold it. I thought I'd use it.
Nice.
I never mix. I mix records, but
I never mix.
I can't get the records to come out when I put the flour and stuff in the bowl.
So, Tommy, did you answer if you do you do Amazon? Like FBA and stuff? I just wondered because I'm starting a new channel for lives, not quite yet, near future. Oh, okay. Another person going to do a separate channel for lives.
Compton 150, used older. Yeah, at that estate sale, they had an old vintage Sears, and they didn't know how to look up stuff. And nobody was buying it, and so she looked it up. I showed her how to look it up on Google Lens. She said, I'll put that on. It's about $300. I was like, yeah, I don't want the thing anyway, but you're going to find inventory like that in bulk. Now, Tommy, do you sell on Amazon? See if he answers me.
Yeah, he just was like, I ain't talking to you, Angela.
You're almost a cable station there, Amber. You and Mike.
Amber, what are the other channels? Put the links down here so I make sure everyone's following them.
One's a Crash Bandicoot channel where they show you where all the wrecks and stuff. And then, I'm kidding. Kidding, Amber. Only video games and consoles. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chase, after the right price, he puts a lot of his video games on Amazon.
A book buyout coming out on this. Oh, nice.
Coming out this channel tomorrow. On this channel. On my channel? Holy smoke, Johnny. I didn't know you didn't send me an invite. Or I need to send you an invite if you're doing it on my channel. Oh.
Let's put my first video up. Oh, okay. Well, let us know, Amber, when you do that, because that's awesome. I don't think I'm going to do a separate channel for lives just because I don't do a whole lot of lives.
Neither.
I don't do a whole lot of videos right now, let's be honest.
Tell us, Cindy. Tell us. I have not had... the only thing I don't like about managed payments, if there's anything negative, it's that they hold your money on any kind of a dispute or question, and it may not even be a return. It's just somebody's put out something and they've contacted eBay and they put a hold on your money. That's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, I like managed payments. But tell us what happened to you.
That's exactly what I would say too. Bobby is that they hold the money no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
To give away our leftover garage sale stuff for about a week now. Good.
Hi, Lori. Hello, Marcus. Welcome, buddy. I bought something from him yesterday. Y'all will see it in one of my videos coming up when I get it. So it's coming from the St. Louis area to Oklahoma.
Nice.
So Marcus started doing lives too.
Oh, really?
Yep, just recently. Yep.
Nice. I need to go out in my garage and pull a bunch of stuff and just do the same thing. Put a listing that says, if you're a reseller, come get this stuff. You'll make some money. Just, just the really stuff that's going to be $10 or less. Just not the great stuff. My mom would be so happy if I did that.
We're good, Marcus. I hope you are too. Johnny, there's Johnny's link.
Shipped to Mexico.
Plus shipped to Mexico. So May 2nd, buyer filed a dispute, held the money June 3rd, said they got the item and left positive feedback. See, and I would think, did you ship that to the GSP? I would think they couldn't do that after it was delivered there. Oh, anytime there, buddy. We all support each other. My next video is when I was at our lake house for the 4th. Showed them a lot of good stuff and free stuff. Free's good. Free's good.
Man, I wish I had a little lake house. That sounds fun. July 3rd funds released July 24th. They ruled against you?
Somebody else had that happen. I just saw on social media, on Instagram, and it was like a $600 t-shirt, vintage t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
They filed an appeal, and then it got declined, and they filed it again, and they won and got their money back, and he posted on Instagram yesterday. I would appeal it, Cindy, and if you don't get it the first time, get a supervisor involved, and sometimes if you keep, it's like at UPS and probably FedEx, I'm guessing. We used to get people that would say, hey, UPS only pays unless you pay extra insurance up to $100 on a shipment. But they would contact UPS and they would always give them like it wasn't packaged properly or some. So they would call us salespeople. I was a sales rep and for freight, but the small pack rep and I worked together, and they would call her. I would just say, call her, and she would get something done. But you had to bark up the tree to get stuff done sometimes. Yeah. A lot of them will just think you're going to go away once you say, no, we're not going to do it.
Right.
We're not going to pay the claim or whatever. And again, if you didn't pay extra, you're only going to get $100. But sometimes they wouldn't.
They got the item, right, Cindy?
Yeah, they got the item.
Not only that, but they were going to charge me a $20 dispute fee. Oh, so they disputed the charge because they didn't receive it, but then they received it the next day. Okay. When you do your appeal, one thing you want to do is the step-by-step what happened put in there, because a lot of times the agents who do them literally will only read your message and nothing else and then just deny you. But even if they deny your appeal, you can call again.
Yeah, she got a refund. She got a refund.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's all the time.
Yeah.
Lonnie had it happen to him months after.
I've had it happen.
And I know other people have had that happen too. Mm-hmm. Good night, Johnny. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And good night, Mike and Amber.
Night, guys.
Yeah, there's lots of people have had it happen. I mean, sometimes you got like Man Mountain Link had it, or Man Mountain Metals now. He had it happen where the guy sent him back the wrong item, and so they made him go down to the police station and file a report. Once he did that, he got his money. So it is a pain, and you hate having to do it because, we're the sellers making them money, but I know that's their system and that's the way they do it. But if it's big money, I had one in Canada recently. A lady complained because I sold a shirt that smelled like fabric softener and said she was highly allergic. And I said, well, I don't wash my clothes. A lot of people do. I do not if they don't smell. And fabric softener to 99% of the people that buy them is good. But she said, I'm highly allergic. She wanted to do a return. And I told her, no, I'm not doing a return on something that was fabric. softener smell. It wasn't like mildew or smoke smell. But she filed a case, and I finally just gave her her money back to be done with it. And I didn't have a lot of money in it. I mean, I had maybe $4 or $5 plus shipping in it. So sometimes it's not worth it. But if it's a big ticket item, yeah, I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But Cindy, honestly, it's a pain that you go through that. But the way it used to be was worse, because they could go through the whole claim with eBay and get denied, and eBay sides with you and everything else, and then go to PayPal and start the process all over again. And once it got to PayPal, you almost never got your money back. So, I mean, there is that it's all taken care of on one side. And if you hound them enough, usually they will side with you.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna get off here too. Everybody's getting tired and heading to bed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get off here and go finish Big Brother, and then I'm going to bed.
Same. I'm gonna list a little bit more, and then
Thanks everybody for coming in. We appreciate it. We're sorry it's been a little while, but we will get back on schedule, and we appreciate you. We're glad all you people came in and played, and yeah. Final words, thoughts. Final
I
word.
don't have anything. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, Bobby and I will both have some videos out later this week.
Yeah, tell Nanette next time to actually get on the channel if she's going to be yelling from the other room.
She yelled a couple times at me. I'm like, whatever. What am I going to do?
Good night, everybody. Thanks again.
Night, guys. Have a great one. Bye.